Gentlemen, Slycem here with SlycemGaming, and we've got some fun stuff to look at tonight. So in the meantime, until everybody gets here and gets things rolling, I'm gonna take and continue working. I just barely started to work on my grind for cable. I'm pretty sure I missed. Well, I know I missed Captain America, which I kind of knew was a good possibility. I was willing to go so high, didn't get him. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I'll take the shards and hopefully get somebody else and kind of continue to round out my roster. So, hey, what's up, A Willow? Welcome, Gaming with Jay. Good seeing you guys. So tonight we are going to be looking at Doc Ock and Green Goblin. Their abilities have been leaked, and at this point, I know everybody's asking almost the same question that so many are asking, and that is, what does it mean? What are they going to be able to be? What are they going to be able to do? So on and so forth. So we're going to take a look at all that. Welcome, Boss321. What's up, Aaron? DK Solstice says, has there been an info leak? Yes, there is. Angel says, bro, I took an L. LOL. I'm not really sure what L you took, but I'm kind of curious to hear now. What's up, John McKenzie? It's going good. James says, you got enough shards for Ice Bro? I do, though I'm probably going to wait now. Seeing that Doc Ock and Green Goblin's abilities have been released, we're going to be taking a look at those and seeing what that means to everybody. And we're going to be taking our guess on whether they're going to be tech, science, skill, mutant, or whatever crazy class they would like to give them. We've all said it's all pretty well comes down to either tech or science, and I think the leaked abilities pretty well nailed down who's going to be what. So, with that being said, let's hope that things are getting ready to rock and roll. James says, good call. Yeah. Angel says, the Ice Pro Crystal, I pulled a Venom Pool. Ouch. That's not too bad. I mean, there's worse. Ultimate Wall Crawler says, Green Goblin was never a part of the Sinister Six. Yeah, well, I couldn't really tell you, but I was never a big Spider-Man type guy, so. The Ultimate Wall Crawler says, I'd rather have OG6 with Doc Ock, Kraven, Mysterio, and Sandman at some point. It'd be interesting, since we already have Electro and Vulture. Anthony's here. Yo, yo, yo. Good seeing one of my guys. John says, I hope Goblin is science and Doc Ock is tech. DK says, if I had to guess, Goblin is going to be science, Doc is tech. I don't know. I mean, when I read their abilities, and again, we're getting ready. We are getting ready to go over all their abilities. I think they're both going to be science. It's just the way that they talk about them. It's the things that are said. The way it's said. It to me, reads and screams, hello, we're going to be science. I hope you guys are excited, because that's what I hear out of it. Giving Anthony a call here. There's Jacob. There's Anthony. Anthony, you there?
Hello.
Hey, good seeing you, buddy.
What's up, Slycem?
Sitting here getting excited about some Doc Ock.
I gotta say, man, Doc Ock looks like one of your champions, like the ones you like to use.
Yeah, I don't know. Believe it or not, I thought Green Goblin seems more like a champ that I would grab, but I'm curious to see. I didn't get a chance to really review it all. I've been out mowing my field all day.
Is that what that meant?
Yeah, bush hogging.
Is that what that means?
Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
You've never heard of bush hog? Oh my goodness.
No, I've never heard that term before. I never heard it said like that.
Wow. Okay. John McKenzie says Goblin needs to be God tier and save the science class. I like the abilities. The way his abilities read, I like them. I didn't get to look over them all super tight and take a whole lot of time, but we'll see what happens. John McKenzie says, super prestige for the win. Slade says, hype for the super move leak. Yeah, well, we're going to go over it. Raging Light, Sly, my Angela's 330, and she hits harder with one Fury buff than my 440 Spidey. She hits hard. There's no doubt about it. John McKenzie says, please tell me they make you bleed with Powerlock. Well, guess what? We're getting ready to go over all of that. So we're going to look at it. We're going to go over all these new champs. Well, look at what we believe these new champs, what's been leaked, what we believe it's going to be, and going over all that. And again, I'm just texting the Bulldog. I was on a phone call, so that's kind of what slowed me down a little bit, and I apologize, guys. Anthony, I agree, man. What's up? Chat looking strong. Get that like button smashed. Everybody grab one friend, grab one Alliance member. Tell them to come in and get in here. By the way, Chid, that's right. Talking to A. Willow, the newest member of Team Awesome.
Yes, excited for that.
Super stoked. Very excited to have him. I know I mentioned it last week, but again, anytime that we get good players, we continue to grow. I just love seeing that. So
yeah, man, he looks solid.
Very solid, to say the least. Slate says the real question here is, will Doc Ock walk with legs or his tentacles walk for him? Yep.
I think it'll be a mix of both. That'll be cool to see, though.
I agree. All right, and Bulldog, I forgot. Bulldog's out for the night. Totally forgot. Oops. All right.
Jacob, what's up, man?
What's up, Ellis? What's up, Raging Light? All right, so we've got Jacob, we got you. Let's grab, we'll grab Chit and Frojo and get this thing rolling. Jacob's not on here yet. Shame.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, I gave him a call, but I think he hung up. So let's try this again. Frojo, and let's grab Chid.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Frojo?
Not much.
Hey, Frojo.
Hey, Anthony.
All right, so...
Just us three so far?
Yeah.
So far.
So far. I'm sorry, Jacob, I thought I hit call. Hey, what's up, Allison? Good seeing you in the stream again. Allison's like that lost puppy dog. You know, she was gone for a while, and now all of a sudden she's found her way back to our channel. It's good seeing in here again. Anytime we lose people and haven't seen them in a while, it's always so nice to see them come back. Hey, what's up, Frojo?
Who was that?
It's a great.
Yeah, it sounded like a playback.
I think that was actually Anthony responding. Jacob, I shot you a call. You may have to call it right back in. Let's see. Angel says, yeah, bro. I was upset but saw it coming. I immediately R5 my 4-star Iceman. LOL. The funny thing is I opened a 4-star crystal right before the 5-star and pulled Iceman out of the 4-star. Ouch. Let's see. Angel says, yeah, bro.
I started to think that I was going to get Agent Venom out of my 5-star crystal after I got him as a 4-star. I was like, watch. I've been wanting for so long. Watch, I'll get him as a 4-star and a 5-star in the same day. But that's not what happened.
Yeah,
I won't totally spoil it
don't
if anyone hasn't seen it.
I haven't got to see it yet. I've been busy. I literally just got off a phone call. Jacob, are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi, Jacob.
So
Here, real quick, let's just ask this. Is everybody excited about what we've seen so far out of what has been leaked towards these two new champions?
Absolutely.
and not much Doc Ock, but Green Goblin, yeah.
I think Green Goblin looks fantastic from what I see.
I need to look at it more.
Well,
Doc Ock looks like he may be a nice power control champion.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's got all three mixed in there. But the thing with those is that we don't see any numbers, so...
Correct. Now, I will say this. You know what I found interesting? Frojo, post a link to your crystal opening. What I did find interesting was this right here. For a long time, people have been talking about Doc Ock being the one that was going to have the shock, poison, trio. Shock, poison, what was the other one? Bleed. It ends up being Green Goblin.
Was there a bleed? Did I miss that?
I thought so.
I could have missed it.
No bleed.
No bleed.
Oh, it's Incinerate then. I know he's got
Yeah.
3.
Yes, incinerate. Yep.
Okay. John,
Yes.
no pictures yet.
Oh.
Just abilities.
Just abilities so far.
All right. I posted the video in the chat.
Slate,
That's what you wanted me to do, right?
yeah, you're good, man. Slate says, I want to see Sandman. I think we all do. Carlos says Green Goblin looks like a great utility champ. Well, we're getting ready to go over that. Our Brazilian boy in the house, it's your boy.
Can I do my spiel on Sandman real quick?
Absolutely, every time. Let's hear it.
So he is in the game files. They are. It is a focus of Kabam's for the past 8 months or so. The only problem they're having is animation-wise, working out the sand what's the word? When he hits something, the
Dispersing
sand,
it?
yeah, dispersing. Thank you. Yeah, that they're having a hard time animation-wise. So they are working on it, but the animations are proving harder than they imagined.
All they have to do is talk to freaking who bought them? I forgot already.
Oh yeah.
The people that bought them did
yeah.
Sandman, and his Sandman looks great in Future Fight.
Future Fight, yeah, I know. Which is
What
why
is that company name?
Netmarble.
Netmarble.
Yeah, Netmarble. Yeah.
Good call.
All right. We got 32
Thank you,
people here.
Jacob.
We're getting ready to go and take a look at these. I do want to go over one more thing really quick before we get things rolling. Wesley Allen says, about time, dude, LOL. Yeah, we're a little late. I got stuck mowing my field today, and then I had a phone call to make. So I had all these things going on, so we'll see what happened. East Salinas says, Hydro Man and Craven is who he wants to see. Arctic Wolf won the Vulture 3-star. Congratulations, man.
Adam, what did you think I look like, man?
That's always a weird thing for me, listening to people and then seeing them live, their face. Never
yeah.
what you expect.
I already know what he probably thinks, because I get it a lot. A lot of people that hear me, they think I'm a black guy, and then they see me and then I'm not. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Really?
I wouldn't have thought that.
Me neither. That's interesting.
All right. So here's what we do have. And I'm getting ready to bring him on the call. But first, I want to go ahead and talk about it a little bit, and then we'll bring him on. But I do got some good news. Do what?
700. You just said 700.
I saw that. That's awesome. Super stoked about that. But here's the good news. So SlycemGaming picked up another piece of the puzzle for us, guys. I've been on the phone with Nerdliest Crew, a.k.a. Big Man Syndrome, and he's going to be like our video editor. So if we need any video edits, you need any graphics, anything like that, Nerdliest Crew is going to be part of SlycemGaming. He's going to work on streaming through us as well as taking care of a lot of our graphics and video editing and helping provide some extra content. So pretty excited about that. Kind of locking down more people to become part of SlycemGaming, and so super stoked about it. So I told him I'd bring him on. We're going to look over a couple things. Excited to have him. And again, guys, if you're looking for any type of work, there's a reason why I headhunted him. He does amazing work for us so far, and he's always looking for extra jobs. So I just wanted to say congratulations and welcome to Big Man Syndrome, a.k.a. Nerdliest Crew. Nerdliest Crew, you there, man? It looks like he's not in here yet. Oh, he should be coming in. Oh, there he is. You there, big man?
I am.
All right.
My man.
Yes. Welcome, Nerdliest.
What's up, Nerdliest?
Let me mute the stream.
Yeah, I got to do the same thing every day.
Yes. There we go. I think I'm probably lagging on what I was saying in response to the stream, and then I was lagging on something else, so it got weird.
Yeah, it's always going to be a little bit of a lag there, unfortunately.
Yep.
So,
All right.
Yeah, we were just telling everybody about you coming on board. If there's any video editing or if they got any graphics they're looking for, they can get a hold of us, and we can get you some of the what they're looking for. And you do great work, and we're all excited to have you on board here at SlycemGaming.
Yeah, same to you guys. Like I'm super stoked about the conversation we just had, and I'm pretty excited to sort of share what I'm doing on my channel, on the Slycem channel, and help grow this sort of idea that you have. And it's pretty exciting idea. It's not, for the faint of heart, and I think people are going to be blown away with what's going to be happening in the near future. So glad to be a part of it.
Glad to have you, bro.
Absolutely. So,
Thank you.
with that being said, though, now that we've got Nerdliest here, let's take a quick look at what we're all kind of here to take a look at, and that is what exactly is Green Goblin, what exactly is Doc Ock going to bring to the table. And the first one that we're going to take a look at here is going to be Green Goblin, and it's pretty interesting. And again, guys, what we have is leaked abilities only. We cannot confirm classes. We don't know what they're going to look like. We have photos, but we don't have any type of leaked video play. So
I want to expand on that a little bit. This is early stuff that True Coast gets. Sometimes this information changes as well. This isn't
Very
guaranteed to be what it is once it's in game.
correct.
But they're definitely science.
Everybody's leaning that way, and we're going to go over it. With that being said, here, let's bring it up on the screen here. All right.
I'm telling you, we need theme music for these kind of things.
I don't know. I'm still thinking Doc Ock might be tech.
Me too.
I don't think he's going to be, and I'll tell you
I mean-
why as we go.
I mean, he is a scientist, so you know.
Well, and the way his abilities read is what makes me believe he's going to stay. So, all right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. So I've got Green Goblin up on the screen. Signature ability is going to be Oscorp Weaponry. A % chance per bar of power to activate a super bomb, which causes all bag of tricks effects to trigger instead of the standard pumpkin bomb effect. However, the special 3 still has a chance to trigger both super bomb and pumpkin bomb effects.
Oh, you're doing Goblin first.
Yeah,
Hang on. Let
Goblin
me get
first.
on the right picture.
And Super Bomb, not Spirit Bomb. DBZ fans, I know.
All right.
Say that again?
I said Super Bomb, not Spirit Bomb.
Spirit Bomb, okay. That's what it's called in the comics, right?
No, that's Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
What's up, Keith Swindle? So, why don't you guys do me a favor? Make sure you keep an eye on the chat, answer any questions, or repeat anything that we see out there that we need to keep up with. But, all right. With that being said, so there's Green Goblin's signature ability. Special attacks, we know that apparently it looks like it's going to be called Manic Assault, Oscorp Offensive, and Goblin King Blitz.
Slade Wilson saying, why should Green Goblin even be added? We already have Iron Patriot, who's also Norman Osborn. This is the Norman Osborn that we should have got. We should have never got Iron Patriot, Norman Osborn. They should have did. They could have did someone else in the Iron Patriot suit. I mean, even Stark in the Marvel Contest of Champions comic book, he was in the Iron Patriot suit and was President Stark, and he wielded an Infinity Gem in that suit, and that's in their comic book. That's based, sort of based off the game. But they've also said that the game and that comic book is 2 different universes as well. So,
all right. Abilities here for Green Goblin. We got the Bag of Tricks. First, you can get Incinerate. Deals X amount of energy damage over X amount of seconds. Also removes perfect block chance and reduces block proficiency by 50%. All right. Let's see here. Poison deals X direct damage over X seconds. Power Drain, draining X% of the opponent's max power. Shock deals X energy damage over X seconds and weakness. Reduces the opponent's attack by X% for X seconds.
See what I'm liking right there on Power Drain. It's from the max power, not their current power. So
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
It's definitely interesting because that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that it's going to be max power. It so far, early on people thought Doc Ock was going to be the one that had this like trio of abilities, and now it's looking like it's going to be Green Goblin with his bag of tricks. To go even further, you've got Afterburner, which is another % chance to incinerate. Pumpkin Bombs, another % chance to inflict power drain, weakness, incinerate, and poison. And then it breaks down the Pumpkin Bomb again for another % chance to poison, a % chance to shock, and a % chance to inflict weakness. Then he also has his Laser Blast, which is another % chance to power drain. I mean, to me, this guy just seems like he's going to have a little bit of everything. It kind of blows my mind.
How is the bag of tricks gonna play though? Is it gonna play like Star-Lord's L2, where you just don't know what you're gonna get? Is it gonna,
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we'll keep going on. Hey, what's up, my name? Good seeing everybody. Let's see. Anthony, keep track of the chat for me while I read through these.
Yep.
So then we got Cunning. Again, continue with Green Goblin here. When Green Goblin gains a full bar of power, he gains Cunning. Cunning charges last X seconds. Each Cunning charge increases the ability accuracy of all Bag of Tricks effects by a certain %. This also affects the Super Bomb ability accuracy. While Green Goblin has more Cunning than Madness, or the two are equal, the opponent generates X% less power when fighting, and Green Goblin gains X% attack on special attacks. So, I noticed this on both champions, and we'll dive into it from what I noticed, though. They've got this, like, dual counters, and depending on where you're at on each counter depends on what you can be getting. So, for example, with Madness, Green Goblin has X% chance to gain Madness whenever the opponent attacks him. There's a % chance if Green Goblin performs a well-timed block, a Madness charge lasts X seconds. So it looks like to get Madness, you either get hit or a well-timed block. So I'm assuming a parry is going to gain you this Madness stack. Each Madness charge increases the potency of Green Goblin's Bag of Tricks effect by X%. So this kind of goes along with the new Spider-Man with his poise counters. This is another counter system, another counting system that multiplies out. But for each Madness charge, you get an increased % of effectiveness here, or potency. Also affects the Super Bomb potency. While Green Goblin has more Madness than Cunning, or the two are equal, he also regenerates X% of damage taken from basic attacks over X seconds, and the opponent deals negative or a lesser amount on special attacks. So correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the way I read this is, if you're able to stack Cunning and Madness and get them equal, it looks, the way I read this, that the opponent is going to generate a % less, some sort of percentage less power. The Green Goblin is going to gain a % on attack, on special attacks. He's also going to gain regen, and he's also going to gain, are going to deal a reduction to their damage.
It kind of sounds like his regen is like, if he gets hit from a basic attack, like he's going to regain a percentage of that. Like say he does 500 damage, it sounds like it's going to do like 250 regain from that hit only. That's how it reads to me.
I agree with Frojo. Seems like you have to get hit to regen. Also, it seems like we got a mixed view in the chat. John McKenzie says hashtag Goblin for God tier. Slade Wilson says hashtag Goblin next overrated champ.
I've seen that. Also, we've got Blaze says, is Green Goblin going to be flying on his glider, or is his glide in his special 3?
I'm hoping he's on his glider.
Me too,
Oh,
man.
actually, no, I don't, because he'll be like Vulture freaking taking up half the map. That's annoying.
All right. I think it'll be sweet if he's on the
Well,
glide.
I don't think his glider is as big as Vulture's wings. So
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think he's going to be on a little baby like wakeboard compared to Vulture's like mini airplane.
yeah.
Vulture's flying on like a 747.
Yeah.
And Green Goblin's going to
Seriously.
have like a little, what are those things? Like a little Segway that he flies around on.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Perfect.
welcome,
Hoverboard.
Ozzy. Good seeing
A
you, man.
hoverboard, yeah.
A little sweet hoverboard. So,
We take off some sweet jumps.
Phil Ivey looks like he got. Did he get Iceman? I missed it. Yeah, he said he's got a choice between ranking either Iceman or Archangel. Both of them are great choices, man. You can't go wrong with either one. It just depends on what you need. John McKenzie says, dude's going to destroy everything, talking about Green Goblin. Welcome, Vladimir. Good seeing you. Also, we got Kevin in the chat saying, are either of them good? We're getting to that. So far, we seem to feel like they're going to be good. And again, this is very, very early. You know, nothing's locked down for sure. They still have a chance to change all this, but we'll see what happens.
We'll find out next Wednesday
There you go.
Yep.
for sure. We'll know everything about them next Wednesday for sure.
And what's
we'll
up?
see some animations probably in the next day or two from MCOC mod.
Nice.
Yes.
By the way, welcome, Glock Princess. Good to see you in here.
And Camaro. See.
Starvolt thinks Goblin's going to be sick. Camaro, Bulldog is he's out with a family event, our friend event, I can't remember, but he's going to try to be on it later. John McKenzie thinks nobody's going to be able to touch this champion.
See, what bothers me is the champs that they give a lot of stuff to, that can do a lot of different things, they normally aren't that great.
The problem
Because
is,
they're trying to do way too much.
I was going to say, if they do a lot of things, then they do nothing great. Oh, I do all these things, but I'm really not good at any of those. The thing that scares me, and Frojo, I think you're kind of pointing to this, is these are all X%. We don't know. I mean, it could be 5%.
Yeah, we don't
for
know
all
what
we
they
know.
are, right.
And we could all sit back and go, oh, it looked so promising, and now it sucks.
I mean, kebab math. You never know.
That's it. You always have to throw in Kabam math. That is very true. Yeah. Now, here's something interesting. I saw him go back up. DK Solstice says, it sounds like Green Goblin regen is like Ultron's signature ability. It really sounds more like Nebula's, except it's not 110.
That's what I was going to say.
It's just whatever you get hit, you gain that back.
I wonder if he regens block damage.
That
It
would be
may,
nice.
maybe. But I'm reading the special attacks again, and I can, 99% confirm he'll be on the glider all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
Confirm.
oh, he should be.
the first thing says tossing down a
Yep.
flash bomb.
Yeah.
So that means sounds like he's going to be in the air throwing bombs down. That's his first attack, and then the second attack says a strike from the glider. Okay, so there's the glider again.
We know that.
Besides,
And
go back to the picture.
And then the third attack says Goblin's King Blitz is he takes to the skies and blasts his opponent. So I'm thinking in that one he's going to fly up high in the sky and blast down from way above.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, it sounds like from reading those moves, he'll be on the glider all the time.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
that's probably a good thing. I feel like Green Goblin should be on his glider, but my question now is he going to be hovering at a normal height as the same as his opponent, or is he going to be smart enough to hover over his opponent and never get hit? Just a question.
Well,
you know?
he has to be right at the same height as a normal opponent.
Of course.
And I think what we're gonna see is he's gonna be like in a squatting position, like
Yeah.
he normally always is. So he's gonna be like, it's not gonna look like he's like super. He's gonna be like probably knee height off the ground, but because he's squatting down, how he to keep his balance on the glider, he's still only gonna be as tall as a normal champion.
If he's floating, I want to see how he's gonna block as he's on the glider.
Yeah,
Just still the
that-
block up. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things you can do there.
I'm actually stoked about the animations on both these guys. It's going to be interesting to see for sure.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something to be hype about, the animations.
Yeah, Carlos
sure.
says he thinks you are going to be able to stack loads of madness by parrying to get the regen, it seems. But here's my thing, though. The way I'm reading this, and maybe I'm a horrible reader, which I am, but you don't get regen unless you stack your madness and the cunning to the same level.
No.
Oh, I
Once-
see.
If you have more
Or-
madness.
Okay, I see it. Or the two are equal. To me, it looks
Yeah.
like you'd want to keep them equal, though. I mean, when they're equal, you get like the ultimate setup. Correct? I mean, am I
Yeah.
missing something there?
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Because if they're equal, you get both cunning and madness effects. You know, the regen, the basic attacks, the less % damage on specials. While you gain extra attack on specials, you gain power. Or I'm sorry, the opponent generates less power. I don't know. I mean,
So it's like Selloc
yeah.
type of thing.
I mean, it just sounds nasty. John McKenzie
Ultimate.
says, I want to hear the
Go ahead.
psychotic screams when he hits you with those pumpkin bombs. LOL.
We just might. Ultimate Wallcolor asks, wait, Goblin has no bleed?
Has
No.
gone away?
No bleeds.
He has no bleed,
Don't
but he
look
has
like it.
poison, shock, and what else?
Inflict weakness
You get,
and power drain
so
Power drain.
here's
and
what you,
incinerate.
we got incinerate, poison, power drain, shock, and weakness.
Yeah, he doesn't need bleed.
Who needs bleed when you have everything else that the game has to offer?
Well,
Okay,
Bleed.
except Incinerate.
bleed's proven to be the strongest damage
Sure.
over time. Every so often, you see some champions with some crazy high shock damage over time, but that hasn't happened. I mean, only a couple champs, Nebula and the new Spider-Man's got some pretty good damage on his.
Yep.
But other than that, I can't think of too many champs with high shock damage.
And Wesley and East Salinas both have a couple good points. East Salinas says Doctor Strange and Magneto levitation. Wesley Allen says he might fly like Rocket. You know, we've got multiple champions that are kind of suspended there in the air. So,
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. He's going to be flying
oh
the
yeah,
entire time.
it's
That's what I was just talking about with the special attacks.
yeah.
He's going to be on the glider flying the entire time.
Yeah, because there's no way they're going to throw in an animation where he jumps onto his glider just to do a special. I think that's kind of a smart way to go with Green Goblin, because that's where he belongs, is on top of his glider. I don't think he fights very often off of it, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
usually weak off it.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's it.
Only time I've seen him off of it, he got impaled by it.
The old Tobey Maguire.
Oh wow, yeah. Here's a good call. Well, first Kevin says he's probably going to be like Archangel and Vulture and other flying champions when it comes to interactions. John McKenzie says, I wonder if he does his special 3 to Rocket Raccoon. Will they make him get off the glider to smack him into the wall?
Yeah, he's evil.
That's kind of funny, because that's definitely going
Yeah,
to be a question.
that's something to think about, like those animations where they slam into the wall.
Yeah.
Like, where's his glider going to go? Is it just going to be hovering there alongside of him, or what?
Somebody,
I was going to say,
Uh,
Kevin here has a good point. The new champions are getting more and more complicated. What they're doing is they're making them where you have to think about what you're doing. It's no longer just 1, 2, 3, 4 block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dodge back. It's now, okay, hold on. If I want this, I have to do this. And
Yeah.
it's improving the game, I think.
Yeah, because you have Punisher.
12.0 was the first step in that direction.
Absolutely.
Yep. You have Punisher's battery levels. I don't even know
Well,
those things.
I want to say Mordo and Voodoo were the first step to that direction. Those were the first champs. Ghost Rider, Mordo, Voodoo were the first champs where you started really seeing, okay, these champs are getting more complicated. You have to do these things for them to do this action. If you want this ability to trigger, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Before
but
that,
in order to get there, they had to nerf the 3 game breakers to make them a little more even.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was like part 2, and then now we're getting to part 3.
Did Mordo? Did they come out before 12.0?
Yeah, they came out in November last year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Actually, I think Quick was the first with the Aftershock thing. People had no idea.
October, I think, was Quake and Ghost Rider, right? And then it
Ghost
was
Rider, Ghost Rider was Halloween. Yep.
Yeah.
By the way,
you're right.
Welcome, Real Deal. Good seeing you in here, man. So let's see. So let's see where we're at here.
It kind of scares me that he does a lot of different things.
It can be problematic, but I think we're going to be okay.
Usually that means low damage.
Well,
yeah, don't worry about Incinerate.
I think what we're going to see is that it's not so much that it'll be low damage. Everything will have a lower percent.
Well, I think that Afterburner is going to be like Vulture.
Probably. But I don't think it's going to be... I don't know. Here's the thing. To me, there's no way around it. These champs have to be strong, or Kabam is in trouble, because they've got to have a strong science champion.
Unless they're tech.
I don't think so. Let's keep digging into it.
They're definitely not tech. Read this guy's ability again.
Sounds like
Green Goblin.
So we went through the cunning and the madness. Let's take a look here. Let's move on.
Green Goblin.
I mean,
so
come on. He has chemistry, physics, biology.
Okay, but that's right in its state that he has the most enhanced technology from.
First, let's say we've done all of Green Goblin, guys.
We're going to Doc Ock? Okay, let me move.
We're getting ready to, but first, before we move to Doc Ock, let's take a quick talk here on Green Goblin. What do we think? Tech or science? I just want to get a vote from everybody, even those in the live chat. If you want, go ahead, throw it up. Let us know what you think. What do you think this is going to be? Because to me, he's science.
Yeah, his thing says the serum. There's a serum giving him physical blah 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 blah. That's what I'm saying, science. And that's how he is the Green Goblin.
I feel you.
All right, so we got Chid saying science. Jacob, what do you think?
Science.
Jacob's in on science. Frojo.
I'm going tech. I mean, it's talking about bombs. It's talking about pumpkin bombs, super bombs, lasers, afterburners. I'm going tech.
Okay. I like it. I like where your head's at. Anthony, what's your thoughts?
I'm with Frojo. Plus, I can't get around that line that says he has the most advanced technology from Oscorp. That, to me, says tech.
He may be a hybrid.
We got a lot of interesting talk coming up in the chat. Nerdliest Crew, I see in the chat you said Goblin for sure, going to be science. What do you think? Why is that?
Yeah, it was actually really funny. I started typing out my answer, and I was like, "Wait, I'm in the call. Why am I actively trying to answer in the chat? This is weird."
Is that what's going on? Something's going on in Skype that's keep giving me alerts.
I'm just doing a little bit of back end communication with you guys. So there's a little chat bubble you can click on, and it'll pop open the chat.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
So my thought is science for sure, because if you really think about it, yeah, he's a tech genius, but he's just like some of the other guys who were affected by science. You know, he turns into the Green Goblin because he experiments on himself, he injects himself with some bad stuff, and he becomes the Green Goblin. but then he still holds his genius ability to build all this cool stuff. It's kind of like Ant-Man and what's his face? Freaking,
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket. So I guess that he falls sort of in that class as far as like being able to build his tech, but also be affected by science.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see who hasn't given an answer. Anthony gave an answer. Frojo gave an answer. I think we've all given an answer. I forgot Bulldog's not here. Chid.
Jacob?
Yep, he said science.
Jacob said science.
Okay.
All right, real quick. Malik in chat says expected cutoff for cable. I think we've all said it's going to be somewhere around that 4 million mark. It's kind of been the consensus that I've heard. Anybody got anything different there? I think 4 million should be more than enough for cable. Not a champion that's not anywhere near a must-have now anymore that I'm aware of.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go higher. He's a newer champion. He's not been out for 2 years. We just saw Captain America jump up from where he was the first time. I'm going 6'5".
Ooh.
No,
Ooh.
not 6'5". That's really high.
Yeah.
5'5".
You think he goes that high?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm with Frojo. I think it's going to be 5.5. He's drastically underrated, and I think people are starting to figure that out. And he's a great defender, and we all know how defenders go the first round. And he's significantly better when he is awakened, and that's also going to help. Plus, the trend is going first round kind of wait and see, and then second round tends to go up because, it went kind of low. Let me see if I can go get him. And then it ends up being a bit higher. So,
I agree.
I'm with Frojo. 5.5.
Wow. We got East Selena saying 5.5. DK Solstice still has high prestige, say 4.5 to 4.8. I mean, I could see 4.5. I could see that. I don't see a high cutoff though. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. What's up, K Smith?
I'll be doing over 6 million.
That's insane.
I can't decide if I want to go for the dupe or not. I already have him, but I don't know if I want to.
I have him as a 550. I need to dupe him. I missed him on the second arena. I did like 17 million and didn't make it, so I have to dupe him.
Interesting.
Well, do you use him on defense?
No.
I might put him on my defense team if I go for it.
All right, so
I've never seen him on defense in Tier 1.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Brian Grant uses him on defense, and so does Seaton, I think.
Mario X kept cutoff round 2, ended up being like what, 3-1?
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
3-1, something like that is what I'm hearing.
I put up 3-1-7, and I got him.
There you go. Volt saying Goblin's going to be science, has the tech, but the thing is the formula made him insane. So, my name says I don't have him, and I wouldn't grind more than 4-5 for him. So, we'll see what happens. All right, let's get back to our review. I think at this point, I'm the only one that hasn't said. I think Green Goblin is science. Here's the thing. Kabam can't afford another tech. It just doesn't make any sense. He's known as a science-type person. And here's what I've kind of found, and maybe I'm wrong, but every universe tends to have their champion styles. And the Spider-Man universe is all about science. It's people that created their living around science. And because of that, I think the answer is going to be science. I think he's got scientific background. He's got all this stuff. So science has got to be the way it goes. So we're going to go science.
Yeah,
my vote is science here.
I'm totally cool with him being either way. Like, I'm not going to be upset. And if he's like the first hybrid champion, I'm all for that too.
I don't disagree. That'd be interesting to see. So, all right, moving on to Doc Ock. Let's get ready to take a look at Doc Ock. On Doc Ock, we've got academic background. Doc Ock's blah, blah. Oh, wait, this is his signature ability. I thought it was his little reading. Okay, so Doc Ock's signature ability is the academic background. His extensive academic background lets him start the fight with each of his research categories at X, and each breakthrough is replaced by a new effect. Physics drains 100% of power gain and stills X% of the power drained. Biology gains the standard biology breakthrough armor up and X armor penetration while it's active. And then chemistry deals direct damage equal to 100% of health gained and life steals X% of the damage done. What do you think of this signature ability?
I like it.
I think it's going to be very interesting. It right out of the gate, you got the signature ability, and Doc Ock comes out of the gate ready to mess somebody up. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, you got power gain, you got power steal, armor penetration, health gain, and life steal. Am I missing something? Do you?
I'm looking at Doc Ock, and like y'all were all saying that y'all like Goblin better. I'm looking at this signature ability.
I like it
and
too.
like it's selling me on Doc Ock over Green Goblin.
100%. 100% agree.
The signature ability on Doc Ock, and again, I didn't get a chance to really look them both over a whole lot here, but Doc Ock's signature ability looks fantastic. The signature ability alone, to me, makes me kind of want to jump towards Doc Ock just because it's one of those things where it's going to be a little of this, a little of that, and it looks like he's going to be able to really control a lot of components of the fight between power gain, power steal, armor penetration, direct damage, and life steal. I mean, there's a lot there. John McKenzie says Doc Ock's signature ability seems more required. I agree with that. So, all right, well, let's keep looking here. We won't read his bio because that's not anything that I'm too worried for.
Hey, Slice, have you seen the Skype chat?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, really quick,
look
Slice,
at
and do me a favor.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a link in there for you to drop into browser window.
Source.
Yeah, browser source.
Yeah.
It'll be a live vote. It's currently got 6 votes in, which is really cool. So, guys, I'm going to post the link again. We're going to have a live vote while we're talking about all of these abilities and all the things that are coming out with Doc Ock. You have a chance to vote live what you think, what class Doc Ock will be.
So now, where do I go to drop this in at?
Browser
on
source.
OBS.
Yeah, on OBS.
How come I
Go
can't?
to add new source,
Yep.
and it should be a browser source. Put that link in the. I forgot what it's called. It should be like the top thing.
Okay, the URL.
Put it in there. Yeah.
How do I
And then
vote?
submit it, and it should pop up.
Link
on
in the
screen.
chat.
And then everybody can vote live, and it'll update on the screen on the YouTube.
We are counting the votes live, people. So go ahead, go crazy.
Go crazy.
I am so rooting for 2 more science here. I just don't think it's happening.
Hopefully it will. Hopefully.
All right.
Even though I'll lose my bet if one of them is science, I'm still rooting for it. Because
Wait, how much did you bet?
we need science help bad.
And is there a way for me to, and again, guys, sorry, I'm new to this. Is there a way to make this
There you go.
switched out a little bit better, or can everybody see that fairly well?
That's pretty small.
We can see the colors, but not really the.
All right. Let's see.
That should be good. I mean, it's a little small. What if you put it over your head and make it longer? Like,
Why don't you move the picture over to the far left? The picture, the
Okay.
screenshots you're showing?
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
put the poll there, yeah.
All right. And that's where I do
There we
the
go.
edit.
John McKenzie, Cable's SB3 does give you 2 strike. Also, the L2 gives you concussion, which is 90% ability reduction for, I believe, 11 seconds. I think it's 11 seconds. And very effective. Also, if you make him bleed, he
You degen.
he causes you to degen. Not effective against robots, however, but
And correct, it is 11 seconds.
it is 11 seconds. Yeah, that's what I thought. And
Alright.
we've actually done extensive testing with Cable, and he's really not. His damage is a little on the weak side.
Yes. I have my rank 5 and it
It's
is.
not as nice as I was hoping for with the guns and the technology that he has, and from the future and all that. But still very very effective. And the power gain and regen got a silent buff recently, and procs a little bit more than it used to. Still not great though. But he is a good champ. Highly underrated.
Yeah, DK sources, yeah, they're probably trolling with skill.
That looks
Honestly.
good.
It's funny.
Because if it's skill, I'm shooting someone in the leg.
Yeah, it looks good now, Slicem. Good job. And good job, Nerdliest, also.
Well, thank you. Yeah. A little bit more pop.
No. It looks way better black.
That's what she said.
Eh.
Yeah,
Oh, he's in team now?
some of his videos over there are top notch and pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let him do the editing, Sus.
That's new. I'm excited for that block proficiency buff.
Now let's see what you have to sacrifice to get that buck
Well,
proficiency.
It looks like just a parry. Doesn't look like
I mean, like, there's 3.
There.
I want to see, like, what you want to give up with those 2.
Alright, sorry.
Oh,
Someone's saying the mic might be muted in the
Yeah,
chat.
I somehow I moved my mic when I was doing everything else. I don't know how I did that, but there you go.
my initial reaction to reading to Doc Ock's abilities was a souped up badass Captain America.
Yeah, I thought the same too.
All right, so when we're looking there at the abilities, we basically see that he's going to have a block proficiency. You know, he's going to have a heal block, and it's going to build off every block or parry. So that's interesting. Chemistry. This is the research category. Builds when landing hits and when being struck. So if you're hitting or getting hit, you're building the chemistry up. Scaling effect, Fury, granting up to X attack. Breakthrough.
That's nice.
Applies an armor up buff, granting X armor for X seconds.
Real quick, Wesley Allen, what's wrong with Falcon synergies?
They're actually very decent.
Yeah.
And someone, John McKenzie, I believe his avatar got changed to his Iceman.
All right. Physics. So on physics, this is the research category. On physics, it says builds on opponent gaining power. Scaling effect, opponent special attack damage reduced by X%. The breakthrough applies a power lock debuff on the opponent, which lasts X seconds. They're assuming this is a heavy hit, removes all currently active breakthroughs, dealing X damage per breakthrough removed. So the way that sounds, it sounds like you can have multiple of these breakthroughs on your opponent. Is everybody else reading that right? I mean, is that what everybody else is seeing?
Yeah. You know what else I like? I also like that everything here is stacked so far.
Yes. So far, everything seems to be stackable.
Sometimes when you get this much stuff going on, some of them aren't always stackable.
Yeah. So let's see here. Uh, Minimat says Wes loves Falcon like me. All right. So continuing on, and guys, if there's something you want to say, just cut in and let me know. Scientific method. This is a passive ability. It looks like. Research is built in each category until it hits X. If you haven't gained research in a category for X seconds, it begins to fall off. So it sounds like it's one of those things where you can keep building them all up.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Like the Stark poise charges.
Correct.
And then they fall off when you do 5 hits in a row. That kind of utility.
Yes. So then we got each category grants a passive effect, which scales as its category builds, and that's the build on each of them, the scaling effect. So that's pretty nasty. When a category reaches X, it triggers a breakthrough, as long as there isn't one already active. Interesting. So when a breakthrough effect expires, all research categories reset to X. Alright. And let's see here. Here's the special. Special 1 resets the duration of any currently active breakthrough effect. If no breakthroughs are currently active, it triggers the breakthrough of whichever category is currently the highest. So that'd be an easy way to throw a certain breakthrough in. If you're looking for a hill block or you're looking for power control or anything like that, we should be good.
And all this on Doc Ock.
Yep. Let's see here. Special Attack 2 triggers the breakthrough effect of all research categories currently at X and resets the duration of all breakthroughs to X seconds per category currently at X. I hate having X's because then I have to kind of throw in a number to make sure it makes sense. Trigger the breakthrough effect of all research categories currently at whatever that is. And reset the duration of all breakthroughs to X seconds per category. So you could stack multiple breakthroughs this through Special Attack 2 is what I'm reading. Is that what everybody else sees?
Yes.
Hey, nerd. You see IMAX message there? Is there any way to do that?
No, I was about to answer on the in Skype. No, I'm looking through it. There's no. Well, actually,
Yeah, we should be able to turn off
No, you
notifications.
No, if you
Oh, that might be it. Like,
If not,
is there an option for that?
We'll send messages through
line.
Yeah. Yeah, let me register the
Here.
chat. Actually,
I got it.
I am.
Alright.
I think I was answering the wrong question. I thought I knew what you were asking, but
Yeah, I think I got it taken care of. Try somebody send a message. It should be good.
Well, always
Alright, good
has a crystal ball to tell us. Always.
IMAC, what's going on anyway, man? Good to see you here.
It's good seeing everybody. Let's see here. All right.
DHC Volt has a good point. Jane Foster is also a scientist, but she isn't a science because her powers don't come from science.
Sure.
I like that.
Here, we're almost done here, and I'll tell you why I think what I think. Special 3, though, duplicate X currently active breakthrough with a duration of X seconds. The duration increases by X seconds per currently active breakthrough. So, I mean, everything that I read, it sounds like you're going to be able to stack these breakthroughs, which is going to be, to me, very devastating. So,
Yeah.
I want to see how they simplify all this, or would they actually leave it this long and just have to scroll down forever?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I got it, Nerdless. All right. And no, they were talking about the notifications on Skype. Everybody could hear the little doo-doot, doo-doot.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I got it. My name says definitely both are going to be science.
Hope so.
I think so as well. Go ahead, Jacob. What's your thoughts on these champions, or what's your thoughts on Doc Ock, and then we'll go from there.
I need to see numbers. The X's don't really give me a good sign of how effective he will be.
I mean, the X's, don't those change with rankings or are those permanent?
It can change with ranking.
I think they're going to be, some of them are going to be permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, with this much utility going on, kind of need to see the gameplay.
Yeah, as long as they scale well.
How things interact and proc and stack and damage numbers but that being said, looks like like Frojo is right. That sig ability plus all this utility going on here, this dude looks awesome.
Yeah. From what I'm seeing, I don't see how you don't look at this and go, Doc Ock is the champion out of the two on paper from what we see right now that you must have. Out of the two, Doc Ock is impressing me more than Green Goblin. Also, I want to say one more thing. What science champion has power drain? None of them.
Yes, they do. Miles Morales, but it's only on. It's only on. Yeah, and it's only on 2 out of the 6 classes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that right there has me thinking they're both tech also.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Let's Anthony, what's your take on Doc Ock, and then tell me what class you think he's going to be.
Tech, tons of utility. Looks like the damage is going to be right there also. Looks like he's going to be a lot of fun. And I am praying for some sweet animations that will just make him, over the top. That's a big thing in this game, is animations. Like, some champions don't play well because their animations are terrible. So, he could be the... You know what I mean? So...
Yeah. His basic animations are going to be really important for him.
Yeah, sure. I agree. And I think he's going to be fun, hard-hitting, and unfortunately, I think he's going to be a tech because I really think the science class needs some help.
Oh, Wesley, I think someone is playing. That's why.
Let's see. IMAX says he's been saying all along they were tech. Guys, there are more science champs than any other class in the game still.
Really? I thought it was Mystic.
We've already had, 5 new tech champs this year?
I agree with you, but...
We've had a lot of Cosmic, too, though.
Nah, we've had mostly Mystics coming in.
But people were complaining like crazy that Tech needs more champions. There's no Tech champions in the game. Now they're giving us Tech champions out the wazoo, and now everyone's going, quit giving us Tech champions.
People don't know how to complain. They don't. They just fucking, excuse me.
Oh.
They just freaking go, I want, no, I need. We need champs that are actually good and to fix the old ones. Not
the thing is Rocket Raccoon was originally science. They cried so much when they were going to release Rocket Raccoon, they changed him to tech.
Really?
Yes,
What?
In the original trailer, I have the video on my channel. The original trailer for Rocket when they were advertising him on the Marvel Contest of Champions stuff, he was science.
Wow.
I mean, he was made. Yeah, he was made.
Yeah, Kevin keeps saying it's going to be science. He says if Goblin is science, he will be the 6th character that is a champion that will be in 2 different classes, because Norman Osborn because he is also Iron Patriot. A lot of people going back to Green Goblin is going to be science because of the serum. Kevin C says we haven't had a science since Quake. So
Really, it's been that long? Wow.
yeah,
Unless people want to argue, oh, we have a 5-star Hawk now.
No, we've gotten more.
It's been since Quake.
No.
Yes, it has.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Science really needs some new champions then. I didn't realize it's been since Quake.
Yeah, since Quake.
Wow.
Quake.
I'll
Okay.
look for that video that has
Ner-
Rocket as science.
yeah, Nerdliest, what's your take on it? What do you think on Doc Ock? Science or tech?
Well, if you noticed, I put in most likely under science as in the vote, and then I put tech as another most likely. So obviously it's between the two. I don't know. I wonder if they could potentially make this one like they did Unstoppable Colossus, where he's technically a mystic, but when you dupe him, you get mutant ISO.
Sure.
So I wonder if they'll duel him a little bit.
I'm thinking it's more likely for them, if they're going to do that, they'd do it more like Karnak, where he actually uses different catalysts. But what I'm actually hoping for is for our first time to have a dual type champion that has 2 advantages and 2 negatives. So
that would be awesome.
If it's tech and science, it's weak to skill and cosmic, but it's strong to mystic and mutant.
Mario X Ant-Man is science because he shrinks because of his scientific serum, not because of scientific technology.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the question or in the chat, Mario X says, "Why isn't Ant-Man tech? Isn't it all in the suit?" Yeah, the suit is some tech, but it's a scientific development that gave him that tech. So it's a little bit more. It's there, the prime particles.
Well, you also have to think about the fact that it affects him on the quantum level, and if you paid attention in the movie, and I'm sure I'm not a comic book historian. I actually got into the Marvel Cinematic Universe when that started up, but the whole idea of the quantum realm affecting him and his physical body, even outside of the suit, is something a little bit more science than it is tech, I guess.
Yep. Every time he shrinks or grows big, it kills him.
Yep. Just a little bit more inside.
Literally.
All right.
Definitely.
So, Anthony, your answer here was tech, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got tech for Anthony. Chid, what?
Even though I'm rooting for science.
Nope, you've got your vote. You root whatever you want. Your vote is tech. You're locked.
My vote is tech, but inside I'm praying for science.
Oh, jeez. All right. Chid, what's your thoughts here, man?
Green Goblin. Well, for him to carry the name Green Goblin, he has to take the serum. And that's a scientific serum. Because, as you can see, the science logo is what?
It's
serum in
green.
the beaker.
Yep, it's green with the
Yeah.
beaker. And then what's your thoughts on Doc Ock?
Doc Ock, honestly, he looks to be more tech, but I'm sure they'll find a way to twist it. Say, like, in the explosion, something spilled on his obedience chip, and that's why he's like this. I'm thinking more tech for Doc Ock.
Okay, so you're going science for Green Goblin. You're going tech for Ock.
Yes.
Frojo.
I'm going tech on both of them. I really am. I wouldn't mind them being science, like I said, but I think they're both going to be tech. That power drain, I mean, outside of Miles Morales having it, there's no other science champ that has it. And if you look at most of the tech champions, they have power drain. So
they shouldn't start at some point. Like at some point, some scientific champ's going to get.
Yeah,
power drain.
at some point, I agree. But like, there's kind of a trend, like mutants and skill have bleed. Most other classes don't. So.
All right. By the way, guys, if you're new here, do us a favor as we're going over these new champions, taking a look at them. Go hit the vote up. Also, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Send some people our way, guys. We're continuing to grow, and we're excited about it. So help us out if you can. here, this is why I think oh, Jacob, you told us your answer, correct?
I didn't really say what class he was.
What class? What are you thinking here?
Science, based around how his abilities work. It's all research based.
Oh, Jacob is the only other person here that seems to read outside of me. This is the thing that makes me believe he's gonna be science. Let's go back to his special attacks and his abilities. Special attacks. His special attack is called Thesis, Experiment, and Proof. Now, for those of you that aren't big science people, let me explain. Those are all scientific terms. Like, I don't understand why you would give a tech guy scientific specials. Like, oh, here, this guy's going to be a tech, but let's let him have scientific names to all of his stuff. Like, there's no way that he can be...
I'm going on the fact that his limbs only. That's it.
I mean, you do develop a thesis on some technology you want to build, and then you experiment with that technology, and then you provide proof.
No.
I know, I was going to say the same thing.
You all are horrible. His abilities are biology, chemistry, physics, and the scientific method. Like...
Beyond those,
and he has a computer chip programmed into his spinal cord and mechanical arms.
Great, but you don't, I mean, I don't understand how you can give a guy this many scientific references in his character description and then call him tech. Like,
I mean, Tony Stark is technically a scientist.
No, he's not. He's an engineer.
No, he's a genius, billionaire, philanthropist, whatever.
I mean, technically, building bombs and weapons has a lot of science in it.
True. His minions do that, though.
Hey, what does Green Goblin do? He throws bombs? Oh.
Yeah.
Now, here, Green Goblin, I can see that maybe going tech. I think he's going to be science because of the serum. And more importantly, I think they're both going to be science because the game desperately needs a good science champion.
Yeah.
And Kabam's not idiots. I mean, they know it. They know there's a hole there. They know that they need a good champion. It doesn't matter how many champs are in the class. If they're worthless, they're still worthless. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, we've got the most champions, though you would never play with any of our champs. You know.
That's not true.
What, you play with Hulk? Maybe Quake?
Hulk, Quake, Captain America, both of them.
Real quick.
Spider-Man.
Ozzy, don't trust the wiki. That thing hasn't been updated in a long time.
DMR News says arc reactor creation is a science technology. Guys, that's engineering. I think technically that'd be electrical engineering, considering it was all about that. Yeah, so IMAX says, guys, read my last few messages, helps. Let me go back here. IMAX says he has to correct himself. It's not science with the most champs. It's mutant. Mutant has taken that spot. He goes mutant, tech, skill, mystic. Oh, tech, skill, mystic has the fewest champs. So science can take a new champ. It's one ahead of tech. So
Mystic has the fewest bleed champs, correct?
I think you gotta look at what they've released.
I agree.
And this year, we've had every class except science.
Yep.
I think they're science. I don't disagree. You can make an argument for them to be tech, but I think there's enough there that they're going to be science.
More than enough.
I was gonna say for Kingpin, because Kingpin is like my all-time favorite. I mean, he's a villain, but favorite comic book character ever, and he is probably going to be wicked good. But this Doc Ock is making me want to change my mind and go for Doc Ock.
Kingpin is definitely a skill. I can definitely see that.
I don't care what he is. I love him. I'd get him just because he's king. Like that's a personal favorite, so that's a totally different. But this Doc is making me think twice about that for sure.
Hey, what's up, Pedro? Good seeing you.
Yeah, I was not having that nerdiest.
Camaro says, will there ever be a D-Gen immune champ? I doubt it.
Ghost Rider should be.
Correct, but he's not.
And maybe Dormammu also.
And depends on the poison.
IMAX says, after reviewing the charts, he is leaning towards Doc Ock, Science, Goblin, Tech.
How is he Tech?
Because
He's got the freaking serum.
shit,
Whispering from the
Exactly.
distance.
it says right in his bio.
Yeah, but his name is Green Goblin, not Norman Osborn.
It says right in his thing. It has the best technology that Oscorp has to offer. It says it right in his bio.
That's true.
What made him
Yeah,
Green
but
Goblin?
that's an
You
a
can't-
that's an
serum.
extension to him.
Yeah, but the serum gives him physical strength to throw all that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
but
he
he
is
still relies on a glider with his tech, and he was still depending on what suit they put him in. I hope they put him in the original green and purple, like
Yeah,
I
that is
hope.
what he.
Yeah, they are.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell
So
from
here's-
the pictures that they are.
Here's my argument for him not being tech. If you take Tony Stark, for example, Tony Stark is Tony Stark inside the suit. His suit is the extension of him that makes him powerful. Green Goblin technically could jump off his glider and still have power,
Yes.
so he's got to be science because his glider is an extension of him. It's not necessarily him. So yes, he can build that cool stuff and he makes bombs, but technically he is altered inside and totally different. Tony Stark is not, so he has to be tech.
Unless
Right.
that's valid. But what if they give him the movie tech suit?
But
They aren't.
We should forget completely
Yeah.
about the movie tech suit because that was absolute BS. It was some, writer's freaking pipeline dream. Like, oh, let's change him because it's too expensive to make him CGI. We
Yeah.
spent that all on the spider suit.
If anything, that's the Miles Morales Goblin because it looks more like him.
And then, here, I'm pulling up the picture of the Green Goblin that we're seeing. It looks like he's going to be the green and purple.
I hope so.
Psycho. So
That was the one thing I was drastically disappointed with Vulture in, is the movie Vulture. Like, it would have been so much better if he was an actual Birdman.
Yeah, that's like kind of what I thought. I thought he was supposed to be, but
He's supposed to be from the comics, but the MCU is going off all this Shatari technology base. Like
Yeah.
all these champions are gonna be when we see Scorpion, he's gonna have this Shatari technology.
Yep.
It's not gonna be like from the comic. They're adapting how a lot of these characters are done, and they're all gonna be a lot of the Spider-Man characters in the MCU are going to be tech-based off of the Shatari technology that was left after the destruction of New York.
But and guys, you got to keep in mind the MCU is being built in a human world, not a world where you can run into a half bird man running around or anything like that. You just don't have these odd deformations or anything like that.
well, you have Abomination technically. He hasn't come back, but
Correct, but he was a created situation. It's not
it's true.
Same
Actually,
thing with
didn't
the
notice
Hulk.
that.
Right. So I think that's kind of what we're seeing here, is that the MCU has to look at it and go, okay, here's my question. We're going to have Scorpion. How are we going to give him these abilities with what we have available? Because they can't do mutations, they can't do anything like that.
But they did it with the Asgardians and made them gods and mystical powers and whatever.
Yeah, they're still technically human, but there are a lot of characters from other planets that are going
They're
to be non-human.
humanoid.
But
Yeah.
it's. But my thing is, these are human people. They're not out off
Yeah.
the human world.
That is another wormhole that we could probably discuss on another time.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
should probably return back to Doc Strange and Green Goblin.
Yes. Real quick, DMR News says.
Yeah.
Let's touch this. DMR News says the words science and technology can often can and often are used interchangeably. But the goal of science is the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake, while the goal of technology is to create products that solve problems and improve human life. Simply put, technology is the practical application of science.
Wasn't Doc Ock working on something that was supposed to fix paralyzed individuals? The advancement of tech towards humanity? Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
I believe that was his whole purpose of creating those.
And then it just took his mind over.
Yeah.
Technology then.
Yeah, he's science.
What I'm still worried about is, this is just random. How will Captain Marvel fit in all this since her movie is in the 90s?
We're back to the
I know
MCU.
we're getting off topic again, but yeah, exactly. Like, how are we just going to jump back to the 90s? We haven't even heard, like, we've had all this stuff going on. There's been no mention of a past war, all this stuff. Like, how are they just going to jump back, like, in the past now and be like, hey, there was this giant war where we fought these alien race before. How are we just now going back to that?
You know, I think what's going to happen is we're going to see like a flashback movie that's going to bring us to the forefront.
Well, the
Captain Marvel movie's after.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's after Infinity War. So here's the thing that I'm thinking right now: the Infinity Gauntlet, I believe, is going to be used in Infinity War. It has that time gem. So maybe Marvel's going to do a little tiny reset to try to fix some of the plot holes or whatever, the timeline effects that everyone keeps freaking being pissed off about, which is just nonsense. But maybe they'll use that as like, oh, back in time, now everything's changed a little bit because of Captain Marvel.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he sends her back in time.
Well, she's not in Infinity War, according to a lot of the articles coming out.
I thought she was making her debut in Infinity War.
That's what I thought too, but there's been a lot of stuff coming out, rumors saying that she's not in it. I hope it's just the director's trying to hide it.
Yeah, who knows?
Wait, real quick, can someone explain to me why Black Panther can bleed again?
His claws, dude.
Claws. No, why he can bleed, not cause bleed.
Kabam's idiots. Suit. There you go.
They missed that.
Same reason why Angela doesn't cause bleed.
True. The freaking Civil War, he got shot by a freaking helicopter gun. Nothing.
That was such an awesome scene.
Didn't even phase him, and he's here freaking taking bullets from fixing and bleeding. Come on.
Let's see here. Star says Anthony Vulture was still in a suit, just looked less techy. Talking about the original Vulture, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Didn't that Vulture have an aging problem?
I trust Star's
Wikipedia knowledge.
Book. Yeah. Oh, it is Wikipedia. It is what Star does.
Hold on, let me Google it really quick. I'll check, and I'll tell you exactly the first link that comes up, because that's truth. It is Googled.
Carlos Mendez says she'll probably show up in Infinity War Part 2. Who knows?
Yes. There is no Part 2. It was just one movie. They changed
it's Avengers 4.
Yeah.
No, there's 2 parts.
It's 2 parts.
It's technically 2 parts. They decided to, disenfranchise the Infinity War part.
Okay. They can't name the next Infinity War because they said it'll give away what happens in the first one.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I remember that.
Jay Baller wants a recap on what we discussed.
Okay, so here's the recap, Jay Baller, from what we're seeing. Both of them seem like they're going to be very interesting champions. Correct me if I'm wrong here. It looks like with Green Goblin, we're going to have some regen, some power control. He's the one that's going to have this insane arsenal of debuffs and such. He's going to have poison, weakness, what else was it? Shock, incinerate. I mean, he's got a ton of stuff that he's going to be throwing down. On the other side, Doc Ock is going to have these block proficiency. Jeez. Let's see. I'm just going to go back to it. Let's see. We're going to have...
He can increase his block proficiency.
Yeah, he's going to have a block proficiency, a heal block, Fury, armor up, special attack damage reduction, a power lock debuff. And so, yeah, it looks like they're both going to have a ton of stuff going on. We're thinking, I have said I think they're both going to be science. A lot of people are going tech. Some are saying back and forth. IMAX says, wow, will Goblin have regen? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Goblin has regen.
They both, well, the other one has lifesteal, right?
Lifesteal is the region.
No. Doc Ock does not have lifesteal.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, one of them had lifesteal.
It's
Yeah.
Oh, it's in
One
the
had
description, I
I'm
think.
sorry, it's in a SIG. You're correct. Doc Ock gets the lifesteal with his signature ability. I think Doc Ock has to be duped.
Yeah.
If Doc
With-
Ock isn't duped, he's not nearly as dangerous.
I would
I agree.
I would agree with something that looks that powerful. Yeah, I would agree.
And maybe this is where we should really clarify. It looks like Green Goblin, and this is just looking at the overall that we're seeing right now because we don't have those numbers. We don't know what the X's are going to be. We don't know what kind of percent it's going to be.
Yep.
But if we are going just off the abilities, to me it looks like Green Goblin is going to be more dangerous right out of the crystal. You know, grab him and he's good to go. Where Doc Ock looks like you really need that signature ability to really open him up.
I
I'm
would
just worried.
agree with that.
But
The only word is someone will see this video and go, yes, guys, this video right here. You see, Doc Ock is a very, very tasty, overpowered champion. And all of you need to grind for him because his cost will be 20 million. Yes.
Yeah, she.
I don't think we're going to see it go too crazy. Now, I will say this. Going back and looking at Green Goblin's signature ability.
It's great.
It is. It's more, I think when you unlock or when you dupe, awaken, whatever you'd like to call it for Green Goblin, is when he becomes more of a offensive powerhouse. Because it's a percent chance per bar of power, kind of like Limbo here, to activate a super bomb which causes all of the bag of trick effects to trigger. So
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays.
So when you look at
Everyone
that,
says, go ahead.
I was going to say, when you look at that, that's Incinerate, that's Poison, Power Drain, Shock, Weakness, Afterburner, Pumpkin Bombs. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, that's like just screaming, I'm going to get railed.
Yeah, but
throw out tons of damage.
Incinerate doesn't do the best damage out of everything.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Like, that has to be the lowest.
It doesn't matter if you've got Incinerate with Shock and Poison and Power Drain and everything else stacked on top of it. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah. He's
Didn't
gonna
they
be-
just change the way Shock interacts with something?
I think it's considered energy damage now. That's why.
Yeah, and it changed the way it affects willpower, maybe?
Yes, willpower now
Yeah.
works.
Do I have that
against
right?
it. Yes, willpower now works against it.
Okay. Alright, so willpower counters it to a certain degree,
Yes.
depending on the chance. Could potentially outgain it too, right?
Oh, yes. Because I don't think you can outgain Nebulas, but definitely Jim Foster's.
Right.
Right.
That's what I meant by depending on the champ. Now, what
Yeah,
about
definitely.
degen?
Degen,
Willpower doesn't do anything with degen, right?
oh, you heal against Degen.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because if you use Cable and land the heavy, they definitely heal.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
So, again, guys, I think we've got some pretty interesting stuff. Again, guys, if anybody is new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. We are looking to see, taking a look at Doc Ock and Green Goblin, what they're going to be bringing. Kevin says Green Goblin has a healing factor. Adam saying, yeah, Doc Ock's got the lifesteal. That's correct. He's got to be duped to have it, though. John McKenzie says, saying Goblin doesn't have to be duped to be used. So.
And R31, what node was that? I would like to know.
What's the question?
Oh, it was a statement. It said, can you guys... Okay, what was the question? Can you guys believe my emo Punisher got kills in war?
Interesting.
Which Punisher? New one or
yeah,
no?
2099.
What does emo mean?
Because he's dressed in black.
Yeah.
Like emotional.
What's
he wears his hair across one eye and flips it every 2 seconds.
Gothic kids,
Yes. Very somewhat insecure. Yes, emos.
Mm-hmm.
It's a high school clique.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are always depressed.
Like here, go type in Google and then read it.
No, don't type in Google. You'll get a lot of bad image. I'm just kidding.
You actually will. Those kids do some very, very freaky things.
That's funny. So yeah, it looks like we got some pretty interesting stuff. IMAX says we had 700 subs. We're actually at 701 IMAX. So do us a favor, guys. Go ahead and go bring a couple people in. Let's push. I mean, we're making our round to 1,000. We're like 299 away now. How crazy is that?
Especially you, iMac. I want you. I challenge you, iMac, to get 10 people to sub to this channel by the end of the weekend.
I thought you were going to give him like 10 minutes.
That's your... Alright, yeah, no. By the end of tomorrow, I want 10.
Bam.
I know you can do it, iMac. I know you can do it.
There we go.
Yeah, Willow is right. Good Charlotte is an emo band.
There you go, yeah.
Who? What?
Good Charlotte.
Just Google Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
Good Charlotte is emo?
Oh, yeah.
What?
IMAX says, now I'm getting credit for things I didn't do, and no credit for things I did. LOL.
When did punk rock become emo?
Time out real quick. It was
That's what they listen to.
It was DMR News said we are at 700 subs. Sorry, let me correct myself. DMR News, yes, we are at 700 subs. We're actually 701. So there you go.
Because I have faith in you, iMac. I have faith in the human race, and I know that if you say it, you are true to your word.
Well, I like where your mind's at. We'll kick back over to gameplay here as I continue to grind, working towards my cable.
Are you going for him?
Well, by going for him, I'm going to put up some points. If I get him, great. If not, I'm not too concerned. Unfortunately, I have to work.
What's your limit?
You know, I don't really know. I think I'm probably going to do somewhere between... I will shoot. Let me put it this way. My target will be around 4 or 5. I think he should go for there. If he doesn't, if he goes higher than that, I think I'm okay missing him. I don't see him being a 5 million champion. And if people are putting up 5 million points for him, then good for them. They've got a lot more time on their hand than I do.
Alright, I got in the pool for you.
Oh, iMac, that's cold, man. That's cold. I really had faith in you, and you let me down.
Yeah, and Ultimate Wall Crawler says, "LO, I told you Doc Ock was a nuclear physicist. It's even on the game bio." Yeah, no, we're aware. Max says, "Hey, welcome. What's up, Mac?" He says, "Hey guys, just woke up. How's it going?" Mac, we've been discussing Doc Ock and Green Goblin. You're welcome to check out the beginning part of the video. So, Jose Lopez says, "How many subs do you need, Sly?" Well, Jose, our goal is to get to 1,000. That's where we're pushing for at this point. We're at 701, so I need 299. It's kind of like that 299 bottles of beer on the wall song that we just added an extra 200 bottles of beer to the wall. So we got to make them all come down.
Perfect. Can't have too many beers on the wall.
No. A Willow says if he's aiming for 4.5, he'll probably get around 3.7. You are about right, my friend.
So, is it bad that I'm, like, praying that I get Carnage in that Spider-Verse crystal?
No, because I'll be honest, I've kind of thought the same thing. I don't want the champion because I want the champion, but I want the champion because I'm a collector and I want the champion.
Yeah.
So much fun, though. Like, I have him as a 3-star. And I love using him in Arena. Like, he's just so much fun.
He's got the same sort of limber action as Tech Spidey, and his animations are so cool. The only one I don't like is his block. It's so ugly.
Yeah, it is kind of funky. Yeah.
He looks so cowardly. It's like, oh god, I'm getting hit.
But like, he's so much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Quick Shot? Welcome to the chat. Adam Marco says, just got back, SlycemGaming. Did you open your 5-star crystal? No, I am holding off currently.
You're not going? I think you should go for Iceman.
Do it.
No.
No.
Peer pressure.
You wait because you have the gem.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. You got Tech Spidey. You're good.
Yeah, well, and on top of it, the other side of it is I've got a 5-star Science Awakening gem.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
if one or both of these guys are Science, then I have to go for them.
I forgot about the gem. That's right.
Yeah. So now...
You have a rank 5 4-star Iceman anyway, right?
Yes. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's...
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah, I mean, I could benefit from picking him up, but at the end of the day, where I really need it is that 5-star Science. Because if Doc Ock or Green Goblin or both of them are Science, that's where the fun really begins. Hey, what's up, Refugee? He says, good evening and Merry Nerf Brian Grant to you all.
Oh, my pet peeve. What's going on, man? I almost... He said that one day in Frojo's stream, and like I didn't realize that it was a thing, and I almost banned him because he was being a jerk. And then Frojo's like, "No, it's cool. That's his thing." I didn't know that was like his thing. I felt bad. I almost banned him by accident out of ignorance.
That's kind of funny. So, anyways, listen, guys, if you're out here on the channel, do us a favor. Tell us exactly what you're thinking about these new champs. I know we just went over the abilities and such. What did you get out of it? What do you think? Who would you like to have? I mean, we're all up for listening. And if you think they're going to be something other than what we said, or you got one way or another, let us know. Because, again, we enjoy hearing other people's opinions.
And also,
heads up to everyone, Stark assignment just popped up.
And also let us know if Slycem needs to get his hat.
I can leave you with the chair while I go and hunt it down. Evie's here. Evie's saying Stark assignments are up, which Anthony just said. Correct. They are up. They're out there. Go get it. Knock it out. Hey, what's up, Ace Fusion? Good seeing you, buddy.
I opened like 60-something tier 4 crystals from them.
What?
It was nice.
That's a lot of crystals.
I got enough to take 3 people up now.
Wait, what's your current prestige at?
It's a good question. It's a good... Oh, him?
No, the Alliance.
Oh,
right now.
Our Alliance? Here, hold on, I can tell you.
The Alliance prestige or my individual prestige?
The Alliance.
The Alliance.
I have no idea.
Hold on, I'll pull it up here in a second. Let me finish this arena run. I'll go get my hat, and I'll pull up the prestige.
Can't we only tell in AQ?
Yeah, it's not up right now.
Oh,
yeah, but you can still see the starting prestige right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
I don't think
where?
we can.
Wait, let me go to it. I'll tell you how.
There's
It's still right there.
Until they
Chid's
open.
fixing to teach us something.
I was going to say, there's a part of me that hopes Chid's right, and there's another part of me that hopes Chid is wrong. Either way, I get to listen to the back and forth on it, so...
I guarantee you I have the lowest prestige in my Alliance, though.
Have y'all seen the picture that Dork Lessons made for how he wants the layout for the profile with the prestige listed and showing in the Alliance? And have y'all seen those screenshots? Like, that looks so good. Like,
Nope.
Dave's been posting these pictures of, like, how they should, like, design certain things in the game and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, he's been doing, like, one for, like, synergies and...
Yeah, he stole that from me, though.
Yeah,
Just go to...
I've had the prestige idea before, too, but, like, I never, like... I've said it, like, over and over and over and over again, but I never, like, designed a full picture, like, with it predominantly displayed and all that stuff. Like, you know... But it's good for someone like Dave's really good at at all that kind of stuff. So,
Yep.
and he's growing so big,
Stuff he brought in
and
today.
they pay attention to him. Contest of Champions does.
Yeah,
You know why?
Because he's like,
He's just interesting. He's
Yeah.
he's constantly talking. Like today's stream was awesome. I didn't get it live, but he had
He
some
was broke.
crazy elements.
It's the
Yeah,
way
he
he
was-
approaches them. He
It's
doesn't
a game
like,
show, yeah.
He doesn't like put them down. He doesn't tell them they
oh
suck.
yeah, you're talking about when he talks to Contest of Champions, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh
like,
yeah.
like super respectful and like gives them like good ideas and like never like bashes on them. It's his approach to them, and that's why they listen to him.
His live stream today was the best live stream
Fire.
for Marvel Contest of Champions I've
Fire.
ever seen.
As the
Unreal.
kids say, it was lit.
Yeah, it was lit.
I hate you.
As the kids
Never say that word. Never.
So I posted this to Marvel Champions yesterday or this morning or something, but I was using Ghost Rider against I forget. It was someone who procced an evasion buff. It wasn't.
Oh, I saw that tweet. Yeah, I saw it.
Doesn't. Yeah, and I want to know why Fate Seal does not stop evasion buffs from proccing, and they won't answer me. They answer every question I ask them, and this is the first one they just refuse to answer.
Because they don't know.
I think it's because they're working on evade and don't want to talk about it while they're fixing it, but
I think so. I think that's probably true.
but
They'll never talk about evade because they're always fixing evade.
yeah, but like honestly, how does Fate Seal not stop evasion from proccing?
Well, yeah, and I was gonna say just go to the alliance menu, then hit completed. It will show your ending score, your
Yeah, that's-
placement, and your starting prestige.
It's
That's
just-
not your current prestige, though. That's your last AQ prestige.
right, and
That's what I was asking for.
I know Bulldog took Magic to rank 3. Someone R4'd somebody. I had a R5.
Oh, here,
We've had some major changes to our prestige.
here, real quick, you can just take a look inside here. That one's probably not gonna matter, but
So, most of you answered this already, but I would like everyone's opinion. So I got my third mutant skill, and I had already had 3 science class cats. So I can take up a mutant, tech, or skill. I mean science. So it's between R3 on my 5-star Ultron, Iceman or Wolverine. I really still can't decide, to R5, or Cap World War II to R5. Who to do first? And I'm like 2 basic cats away, and I need like 3 tier 1 alphas if I want to do Ultron.
Mm.
You didn't include Wolverine when you asked me before, but I still think I go Iceman.
Well, I can't decide, man. So the thing between those two is like,
hold on, what's up? What's up, Murdus Munchies? Has anybody updated their game yet?
Yeah,
Game
why?
updated?
I haven't. Then let's
There's
see
an
here.
update.
There's an update?
That's what he's saying. Dicer, what's up? Welcome.
I'm gonna
Good seeing
check
you,
that.
man.
I don't have
iOS.
There is no update.
I have an
Are you
update
talking about
for-
the Spidey update? You've been running on non-Spidey update here?
Yeah, there's no update.
Interesting.
He's been using the non 12.0
So, Frojo, my
14
rank 4
update.
or
Wolverine,
14, yeah.
Iceman,
Say it
Iceman.
again?
See, they're like it's so like half and half. So my 4-star Wolverine gets me through day 5 AQ, no problem.
Well, it sounds like he's getting you through no problem.
Right.
But how are you doing in Alliance War? Are you surviving? Are you getting through? Or are you having trouble with?
I'm surviving, yes. But is it as good as AQ? No.
Iceman shuts everything down in Alliance War, in my opinion.
I know,
Except-
but I
He
feel like
shuts
at rank 5,
Fade down.
I feel like at rank 5 he would just I wouldn't have any issues whatsoever.
You would. Magic, Dormammu.
Obviously, I'd have some, but it'd be
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He shuts everything down except Magic and Dormammu for the most part.
And plus, it would like be a much bigger prestige boost, which I actually really, really need at the moment.
Are you
Yeah,
still...
Wolverine's not going to give you hardly any prestige, like none.
Yeah,
Like,
he
like,
will.
Literally,
He will right now, but only because he'll be my third rank
He's-
through. So he'll
I think he's like in the bottom 10 in the game on prestige.
Yeah,
on 4 stars.
Someone said he was the worst in the whole game, but I don't
He
know.
was, but I think he got a little bitty bump after they made some more changes, and I think he went up a few characters. But at one point, he was the very bottom champion.
But I really need to do RTTL, and at the moment, my rank 4 can't out-regen the spiked armor.
Okay, couple quick questions here inside chat. Sorry, I'm fighting here. Let me just catch up. Screw it. Let's see here. Murderer says the update is only for Android devices. Ram,
Because it's an Android.
yeah, Ramsey Gun Down says, "What's up, Frojo? I pulled a 5-star Mordo this past week. That's awesome. Great champion there."
So jealous, bro. Especially
Yes.
after what I found out from Jacob and them in the last few days about Mordo.
Dude, I think we've found out a lot about Mordo doing our rankings, seeing that he's a lot more viable for a lot of things other than what people used to think.
Yeah, I used to hate him. I don't know why.
The only champ that can safely parry Black Panther Civil War.
And then we've got DMR News saying, "Guys, but why? Why Black Widow doesn't stop Limbo? Why Ultron, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel don't absorb the energy damage from Limbo?"
Black Widow does indeed stop Limbo from proccing.
Yes.
Apparently, Limbo isn't energy damage. As for what we were.
Well, Ultron needs to be directly hit for him to absorb it, and same with Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Correct.
point.
Captain Marvel needs to be blocking.
Physical contact.
And physical, yeah.
Yeah, but didn't we read yesterday that Limbo doesn't say that it's energy damage?
No, it is energy. No,
It
was
is.
because
that's why Mordo works.
right. That's the whole reason why Mordo works.
Oh, it was D-Gen that's not energy
Correct.
damage. My bad. That's right.
Yeah, D-Gen is direct damage, yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, after this fight, I'm going to go grab the hat. We'll leave the chair in charge.
Why do you need the hat? I don't get it.
Because of his hair, man. I'm just kidding. You
Wow.
look great, man. You look great.
No,
You look
now
beautiful.
you've hurt my feelings, Nerdlius.
Did you just fire another intern?
Yeah. Look,
Damn it, my first day.
first day.
So cliche. And silence.
Yeah, because
Yeah, he said, hey, we all stopped.
we're all mourning your loss. The loss of
someone-
Nerdlius.
Somebody want to explain Prestige to David Blueberry?
Yeah.
It's your top 5 PI champs with no masteries at all.
Be right back, jerks.
Divided by 5.
Yeah, divided by 5.
So basically, remove your masteries, add them up, divide by 5.
Or get a prestige calculator and put your top
Or
10
use the
highest
prestige
champs.
calculator.
And for your lines, just get everyone and divide by 30 people.
Or wait for Kabam to add it into the game and it's on your profile.
That's true.
They're gonna do that?
No, that's what Dork Lessons was tweeting out the other day, like how they wanted to.
What you meant by that? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's actually a wicked good idea.
Yeah,
I don't think Kabam really cared about prestige.
they care.
It was just,
Of course they care.
what I mean, like,
That's how they make. That's
people
how they make a lot of their money, dude.
oh, definitely.
That's like one of the biggest things they care about, actually.
Like some of the top players only play for top prestige champs, and they won't go for other champs.
Yep.
If it replaces a top 5 in their profile, they'll play for that champ. But if it doesn't replace them, they'll just ignore the champ, even if it's a good champion.
Yeah, and Wesley Allen, Drax is good against Mordo because of his first hit, the double swipe. Kabam has confirmed that is an anti-evasion attack.
Well, he's not good for AW Mordos.
I disagree.
He gains too much fury.
Yeah. Yes, but I have not had a problem, and I use mine in AW quite often.
And for future reference, if you guys see a person named Savannah127, simply ignore. I beg you.
Dicer, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Dicer? Yeah, I've talked about it before as well, Dicer.
Oh, that is a beautiful chair. I've never seen the chair actually.
Dude, haven't seen the chair? That chair is amazing, dude.
Well, I must say though, while he's not in the chair, I really badly want to go into that background and just fix so many things.
Dude,
he still hasn't done that.
The chair gets more views than we do.
That's awesome. Dude, I spent a lot of money that I don't have. Here's an interesting fun fact about the New Release Crew channel. It's going to be getting some updates in the background. So I'm a Funko Pop collector. So I'm super excited. Every time, well, not like super crazy collector yet. I only have 3 right now, but I'm going to buy, every time a new movie comes out, I buy the 2 or 3 of them that have to do with the movie. So I've got Thor coming in, Hulk, and Hela. Followed by a Thor hammer, and then I'm going to DIY build a Captain America shield. So that's going to be my background soon. But I got super nerdly this week.
R31. An easy way to fight Mordo is to pay attention to the power game buff.
Yes.
When it's active, he is super defensive. And you can shut it off by connecting or landing a hit. So you might want to try using a heavy attack, but you want to be careful.
Use chance at Fate Seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can just Fate Seal. Yeah, Fate Seal will shut it off. But you have to do the Fate Seal before it procs. If you do the Fate Seal after it procs, it won't shut it off.
Or you beat him into S3, because his S3 sucks.
Yeah.
If he hasn't hit you.
But he has a chance to regen out that SP3.
And also, when the way I do it is I time that that power game buff, and I got it down to the point where, from when it starts, I can judge exactly how much power he's gonna get, and if I know he's not gonna get to an L3, I'll just let him get it, and then as soon as it's over, I'll just bait that special out. Because as soon as the power buff goes down, he becomes aggressive, and you can then bait out an attack. You got to be careful with that heavy attack, trying to shut the buff off, though, because you could push him to an L3 by accident, but generally, the full time on that buff is 2 bars of power. So you can kind of judge it by where you're at and how long that buff is going, and but if I know I'm not going to get that L3, I'll let the buff expire, and then just fade out a special. And I find that to be very, very effective. What were you going to
real quick?
I was going to say just back them all the way up to the right, where they're up against the wall, and you can land that heavy on Mordo every time while that power gains on.
Yep.
And real quick, I just want to say, I'm not going to say it's been confirmed, but my sources tell me that Basis is on the test servers right now.
It's on the what?
Test servers.
Yeah. The beta testers.
They're testing Basis.
Who'd you say, Beast?
Basis.
I can't understand a word. I don't know what he's saying.
Everybody heard him, but
I'm not trying to be mean. I really have a hard time understanding what you're saying.
It's all good.
Can you say it slowly and kind of clearly?
Can I just tell you?
Yes.
Alliance
Translation, Frojo.
You know that thing that's been coming soon for 2 years?
Oh, Bases.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so not what it sounded like. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So not what it sounded like.
All right, I am back
With the hat.
with a hat.
We want the
But just
chair.
because they're testing, it doesn't mean it's like coming out in the next update, though, guys.
No
Yeah.
kidding. They've been testing it for 3 years. Like
Forever.
they-
Ooh.
When it comes out, just be sure that your favorite champs will be bugged.
Now, here's a couple interesting things, by the way. Bulldog just sent me a text.
Who?
Bulldog.
Oh.
And in about 10 minutes or less, we're going to pop over to the Alliance screen, and he is going to open his Iceman crystal.
Word.
And get a She-Hulk. Oh yeah.
Because
That's
he...
the-
Look, I said...
Dude, if he gets the She-Hulk, we might not see him for a week or two.
If he gets look, if he gets She-Hulk,
Retiring.
if he gets
Or if it's
anything
another if it's a mystic, he'll lose it too.
here, if he gets anything
Dude, if he
outside
gets
of,
Dormammu,
oh, he would cry. Like, let's not even mention that.
I don't understand it,
He
though.
was,
I would be so happy if I got Dormammu.
bro, Joe, you should have seen the Alliance chat, man. I swear to God, I've never seen someone as disappointed to pull any champion than he was to pull Dormammu.
Oh, it was
Like,
bad.
Dude, like, I
He
don't
was
get it. Like,
legitimately upset about it.
Oh yeah.
I know. Like, I've heard him on, like, when he's talking about Dormammu, I'm like, dude, you should be, like, overjoyed, dude. Dormammu's good.
I tried saying that too. I'm like, dude, I would kill. Like, he's in my top 5 wants right now. Like, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Really?
He was legitimately upset about it.
Hey, really quick here, Ramses says, I like to talk about MCO even to strangers that even hold a cell phone. Like, can you see that? You know, the guy walking down the street. Oh, I see you have a cell phone. Have you thought about downloading MCOC? What's that? It's Marvel Contest of Champions. You should really try it out. Look, I got Spider-Gwen yesterday, and I am just loving her animations. Like, come on. You don't talk to random strangers about MCOC? Come on.
I mean, I've got to admit, I have at least talked to 5 people yesterday.
I too.
That's
Like at
wow.
doctor's offices and like on the bus and stuff.
You see, you don't do that.
I have two.
When I'm on the bus,
People-
what are you playing? What are you playing?
Yep.
Yeah.
People have done the same thing to me. That's how my coworker started playing. He saw me playing, and he was like, "What do you do? What are you playing?" I was like, "Marvel Contest of Champions. You should play." The next thing you know, he plays too, but he's nowhere as actively playing
Right.
as I am. But still,
But
you know, like
they got to
it's just
ask
people,
me. Like,
see you playing, yeah.
people have to come up to me like, what are you playing? And I've got a buddy that plays all the time. And what's so funny is he's that gamer that doesn't want to admit that he's playing a lot. Because I got him to start playing, and he's like, dude, I don't want to play. And I'm like, but the thing is, he's a big Marvel fan, and he played it for a little bit, left, and came back. I'm like, dude, you ought to just be playing. He found out I was doing the YouTube thing, and he's like, you're an idiot. I can't believe you're YouTubing that. I was like, we'll see how it goes, and we're talking. And now, every day, I get like a new message from him. It's like, all right, man, so I got a question. And he'll throw out his question. I'll be like, yeah, go do this. And it's funny. So one day, he asked me a question. I swear, we had just covered it on the stream. I sent him a link. And I was like, your answer's in there. And he's like, come on, do I not get the abbreviated version? I was like, no, go open the video. So I have a lot of fun messing with him all the
Can
time.
I get the Cliff Notes,
Yeah.
please? Cliff Notes.
I don't
What-
want to do any work. Just tell me.
Yeah.
What time should I fast forward to?
Yeah.
Dicer's
Yeah,
You see, guys?
as soon as I started my live stream, there was people going, just open the Iceman crystal.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Gotta build up, man. Come on.
Here's what we need to do. Let's get another vote. These votes are fun, and now that we have a guy doing them on the fly, it's even easier. Nerliest crew, add us a vote. Who will Bulldog get?
Oh,
no.
that's a dirty vote.
Yeah, let's.
I don't know if we can fill in the answer. Let me see. Hold on. I'm also fighting Gwenpool with a beast, and it's not very fun.
Well, we won't.
I will tweet out the
do it.
link.
And here's what I'm thinking: we'll do like 5 of them, and then we'll do other where Bulldog goes crazy and quits the game. Because that's like I'd say there's like an 80% chance that could be the case.
Do like one that's like a multiple choice, like one option for like She-Hulk, Iron Patriot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you wrote like science, maybe, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, see, what I was thinking is, let's do. Let's go for the people we hope he gets. I would like to see him get
He
Archangel,
wants Iceman.
Iceman.
What I'm curious is not what he will get. My question is, what will he do if he doesn't get Iceman?
Oh,
will he throw his bulldog? Will he throw his chair?
Maybe that's the best. Maybe that's
He
the
will
poll.
yell at the Bulldogs.
So what are our answers? Archangel, Iceman,
Magic.
She-Hulk.
Put magic on there because he wants to dupe his magic.
Magic, Dupin.
X-23.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
X-23.
troll him. And then troll him and do like,
Dormammu.
yeah, do Dormammu, yeah. Oh, that would drive him crazy. And then, do like an Ant-Man or something.
Oh,
Like
he really
the
wants
devil.
Star-Lord too.
Oh, yeah.
Star-Lord.
Dude, if he got Star-Lord, it would be game over. He'd be happy about that. And if he wasn't happy, he would just need to suck it up and be happy because he should be happy.
I was blown away by his reaction to Dormammu, though.
So, yeah, no, if he gets somebody bad, it could be so bad.
Very.
Also, Nerdius, send me the link to that poll site in my line app in our line chat.
For sure.
You gonna send it to your alliance?
No, I need to start doing it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. So, some better question. Ozzy says, will he tweet Kabam? Or he will tweet Kabam if he gets somebody bad. I don't think he's going to tweet Kabam. I think what we'll see is the tweet heard around the world where he's going to be like, ah, and then quit the game.
Nah, he's going to come here and do his breathe heavy over the mic thing like he always does.
Hopefully he's nowhere near his Bulldogs at the time.
No, I think he's out somewhere else. So that's the good news.
Hopefully he's not driving.
All right.
I think we talked him into Dormammu, though.
We did. He is now happy about Dormammu.
Yeah, I think
but if he pulls him as a 5-star, he's gonna go nuts.
Oh, if he pulls him as a 5-star, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, or any Mystic. If he pulls any Mystic other than Magic, he'll lose it.
Do I have my notifications on? Okay.
Doesn't he still have that Cosmic Gem?
He does have a. He has another gem, but I can't remember what it is. He has a mutant and a cosmic, I think, or is that me?
I thought he had mutant.
I thought he uses Cosmic on Drax.
Oh yeah. He does have Cosmic, but that's for Drax. And then I think
how do we both have the same gems?
I don't know. How great is it that Seaton has 3 Cosmics, by the way? Does anyone else happy about that?
Man, he got Iceman.
Yeah, he did.
Dude. Do you know how long we're going to have to hear that for now? Oh, my God.
You're saying, I haven't had a featured in 5 crystals. Well, I haven't had one yet.
He was running around with a 5-star Awakened Voodoo and a Gwenpool.
And Cable.
Star-Lord, and he's, like, completely, like, hates Kabam because he's 0 for 6.
I think he's either jaded by the game because he's so advanced, or he's playing a character that is, interesting and is getting views.
I don't know about
just being negative.
But
I think he's playing it up to a point, is what, like Nerdly has just said.
I agree. It's a character.
Because you saw him tweet out a picture of him playing a part in some kind of skit thing yesterday. If you were paying it, if you follow him, he was some kind of like Nazi soldier or something.
Yeah, that was weird. And honestly, he's not that good. Okay.
Wait, Seaton played a Nazi soldier? Huh.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up getting PewDiePied if he
right.
got his.
He put hashtag I love Jews.
Jeez.
Has anyone noticed the amount of potions and revives this dude uses consistently on every stream.
Real quick, Drop Faith says, "Great, Seaton has another chant that can make him look like he knows how to play?" Question mark.
Oh,
Wow.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, I got something to say about this though, like, because we're gonna start a huge negative live chat because I know Seaton is one of those. He's sort of divisive right now, but it's an interesting topic, right? So Seaton right now is very negative. He's got he calls them
Steve?
premium disappointing crystals, even though you're guaranteed a 2-star. Basically, you're not going to get a 4-star. But in reality, though, he is sort of provided a ton of content for the community. So while he might be sort of an annoying enigma right now, he is a big part of the community for sure. So while he has a little bit of negatives right now, he's definitely still provided a lot to us as far as education, and it was definitely a help for me when I first started playing the game, when I was looking through his playlists.
Yeah, I agree, except the ego is starting to creep in.
That's also true. So
Has anyone seen his early videos before he even did MCOC? And it was Rift, I think, was the game he used to play.
Yeah, when he was on the old house.
Videos, you have got to Google it and find them, because he at the time hated his voice, so he uses this really weird voice, and it is the funniest thing I have ever. You gotta see it. You gotta Google it. If you haven't seen it, just go do it, because it's hysterical.
I'm getting death squatted like a crazy right now. Ugh.
Oh, I'll get you. I am gonna help you with.
Yes.
Use Rhino.
What happened to your stream today? I was all ready to go, and
dude, oh my gosh, the never-ending.
Yeah, I almost Hulk smashed my entire desk. I might not be here today if I didn't control myself and not gamma rage.
I was so ready to help you out with that, and then.
Dude, so let me tell you, I'm gonna try to keep it short. My internet saga is just never ending. It started with a weak router that pushed out not even a quarter of the bandwidth I'm paying for, or the download. I pay for 250 down, and so I upgraded the router. Didn't work. Learned from a friend that I have plaster walls, so that's really hard for Wi-Fi signal to get through. So I bought a gaming router. Actually, no, before the gaming router, I bought a overpower Ethernet link so that I can hook up my TV and watch 4K streaming. That didn't work because anytime you turned on the microwave or anything electronic, it would interrupt the signal. So I bought a gaming freaking router that has 4 giant antennas, and it looks like a giant spider on our wall.
Yeah.
And it pushes out the 250 megs all the way out to my garage on Wi-Fi. But for whatever reason, Comcast Xfinity is just throttling the hell out of me. It's like, oh, this guy's streaming daily now. He's using a lot of devices.
Comcast is horrible, man. Get away from them as soon as you can.
All of them are horrible. They're all capitalizing on, customers that don't know anything about internet bandwidth and packets. So
do you
today...
have Suddenlink in your area?
Hey, real quick.
Sure.
Actually, carbon dioxide, we passed 700. At least unless we didn't lose any people. Real quick, Nerdliest crew, can you drop that voting poll? People are wanting to vote. Apparently, somewhere they lost the vote deal. Again,
yeah, we just need to post it every few minutes, every time it goes off.
Yeah.
Oh, we did lose one when we hit 700 originally. That's because I banned Beast Mode.
Fair enough. Uh-oh. I just got a text from Bulldog.
There you go.
Oh, no.
All right, he's ready.
Go
get Bulldog on the call right now to see that poll.
Let's see if we can get him on the call. I don't even know if he can get on the
You
call.
value your ears now.
That, or at least on the stream.
Switch it to Alliance real quick. Switch it to Alliance.
Or here, I got you.
I've got it.
It hasn't caught up.
We're on a delay, Anthony.
Yeah, I forgot.
All right.
Does Bulldog use a line on his phone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He does, but he rarely
checks.
checks line.
Oh, dang it. Text him to check, because I'm about to drop a screenshot of this poll.
And Nerdliest crew, just so you know, they're saying that poll says waiting for the next question.
Really?
Huh. Yeah, after you pick the answer, it goes to waiting for the next question.
Oh, I guess that's just because there's 2 different questions set up. I'll delete the other question. Maybe that'll fix it.
Did it on
we
the
got-
first one too.
I'll tell you this: switch the background now on this one. Switch it to white because of the black and the wording behind it. I think would be fine here.
Well, he don't
Slice
have it.
him.
He has it on see-through.
No spoiling just because on Skype.
I kind of like how it's sitting, but you can't see the question for sure. So it'll be changing very shortly.
And
All right,
spoil the
I think
first
he's
on the
gonna
call.
be. I think he's gonna be able to join us on the call.
Nice.
So this is gonna be interesting. Oh, there he is. He's calling. We're adding him to the group call.
It's going down, people.
Bulldog. Can you hear us?
I can indeed.
All right,
Oh, we can hear
Loud
you
and
beautifully.
clear.
all right, Bulldog.
Yeah.
Just so you know, on the call with us tonight, we've got the typicals. Jacob is here, Anthony, Frojo, Chid, myself, and the newest member of SlycemGaming here, Nerdliest Crew, who is taking care of all of our editing and graphics now.
Oh, Nerdliest Crew, forget it. I'm out of here. Bye.
He's gone.
Wait, no, no, Bulldog.
I'm a good dude, I swear.
I only make fun of Slycem, not you.
And just so you know, Bulldog, we have Peter on the call. So if you do throw a Bulldogs, we will get them in.
Yeah, Peter.
Yes.
Peter
Oh,
is.
Peter?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're
I'm not worried about
I heard
Peter.
something else. I don't know if anyone feels me on that one, but I heard something else.
all right.
I heard Peter. It sounded like Peter. I don't know who Peter is.
I heard outside organ.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right, so everybody's saying Bulldog. It's good to hear you. Yeah, we don't have a way to show Bulldog's crystal spin, so what we're doing is I've got the Alliance chat open. So as soon as he hits spin, we're gonna know who he gets. So we could
Tell him
all.
about the poll.
Oh yes,
What's
just so you know, Bulldog. Right now we have an active poll going, and the question in the poll, and Nerly's crew, you may want to check over there in the chat. Some people are having issues with it, but we've got a poll going, and it says, "What will Bulldog pull?" And here's the
I
options.
don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Well, here's the
I don't
options.
wanna know.
Here's the options people have
Okay.
to pick out of this poll. It's a live poll going with our stream right now. We've been polling all night. It's kind of our new thing. The options are Archangel, Iceman, She-Hulk, Magic, so you could dupe her, X-23, Dormammu, or Star-Lord.
Okay, so I see a couple of good ones, a couple of okay ones, and a couple of crap, and one crap.
Yeah, and one that would make you cry. And
Right,
that's
She-Hulk.
and we're waiting to see. This is kind of what people are starting to guess. And so far, X-23, believe it or not, is leading the board with 9. You've got 8 votes for Iceman. Someone else just clocked in for Archangel. So, yeah, it's interesting. We're all excited. We're ready to see. When do you want to pull this thing?
I'm going to do it in just a second here. I'm just making sure I'm all set up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt my screen so I can't see you guys, and I'm going to set it to go because of the delay.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, the poll has reset.
Oh, bummer.
Dang it.
Who do you want, Bulldog? Obviously, Iceman, right?
Iceman, yeah.
Okay.
My number 2 choice is Archangel. My number 3 desire is X-23. My number 4 is Rogue. My number 5 is Magic, and my number 6 is Star-Lord. Because I would love to dupe the Magic that I have. I'd be totally fine with that. Obviously, I want one of those 4 mutants because I have enough resources now that as soon as Mutant Advancement comes up, I can take them instantly. It'd be my first rank 4 because I have 9 T4 mutants.
And an Awakening Gem, correct?
And a Mutant Awakening Gem and 16 basics at this point. So I can literally take it straight to rank 4 if
Nice.
it's a mutant.
How many Tier 1 Alphas you got? 10?
9.
You need 10.
Ooh.
To go to rank 4?
Yep, 5 each level. And then
What
to
do you-
rank 4 is...
You don't need any to go to rank 3. What are you talking about?
Tier 1
need-
Alphas?
Oh, tier 1. I thought you said tier 2. Tier 1 alphas, I have 6, so I'd have to buy a few from the store.
You need a lot.
You need 4 to get to. I mean, 4 more to
Yeah.
get to rank 3.
Well, I wouldn't be doing it tonight anyway because I'd be waiting for Mutant Advancement, and
Gotcha.
the store resets tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So, and I have like 3,000 plus glory. So, yeah.
All right,
I could easily do it.
Real quick.
Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted all my alphas.
real quick, we got a couple things here. First off, if you're new, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We've surpassed the 700 mark. We're continuing to grow, guys. Do us a favor, bring somebody in, bring them in, let us see our stream. We enjoy it. We love having everybody here. We're getting ready to watch Bulldog open his crystal. Then on top of it, the other thing that I was going to say, going back to my quote, "Hey, Willow was poking fun." He said, "Ha ha ha," polling all night. That almost makes us sound like we're strippers. Like, yeah, we've been over here doing our poll work all night, so... but we mean poll as in a poll you can vote for. So, yeah, now that I'm done going that route, Bulldog...
I'm gonna do something for the channel. Whoever can prove to me that they brought 10 people to sub, I don't know if that's doable, but if you can somehow show me that you got 10 people to sub, I will gift you 10 energy refills.
Oh man, how do you prove this? I don't even know how to prove that.
I'm not sure if you can. But if there's a way, I will do that.
Now, are you gonna have that after you pay me the 15 that you're gonna owe me?
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
And
Did they release the info on Doc Ock and Green Goblin?
Yeah,
what
actually-
class they are?
Yeah,
Well,
check
yeah.
the chat, Bulldog. Check the chat.
Yeah,
not yet.
actually, believe it or not, they didn't
The
release
chat.
what they're going to be, but they did release their abilities, and that's what we did tonight,
Okay.
Bulldog. We went over, we did a review
Yeah.
of Doc Ock and Green Goblin, and then discussed what we think we're going to be getting out of them. So,
But they haven't said if they're tech or science yet.
no.
Okay.
And actually, you can check if he knows their YouTube names. You can just check your subscribers. If they don't have their subscriptions hidden, you can see it.
True. But
Sean Smith, no.
Sean says one for one.
One won't work. Although I do encourage you to do that, but 1 for 1 will not get you a refill.
I'm pretty sure I brought more than 10 over here.
That's cheating.
I don't think. You don't need energy refills.
Rams
Actually, I do.
says he's going to make 15 accounts.
But
Yep.
we need active sub
No,
stuff.
that doesn't count. No, we want legit. We want legit.
Yeah. All right. So, are you ready for this, Bulldog?
Yeah, I've been ready for a while.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna set it to spin, and I'm gonna walk away. All right.
We're going to see it instantly. As soon as you set it in there, it's going to pop
Yes,
up on
but
our
there's a
side.
delay. There's a delay. So don't say anything until I get back, and then one of you has got to tell me. I just want to know: am I happy or am I sad? Don't tell me who it is. Just tell me if I'm that's all I want to know. Happy
Very
or sad.
binary. Very
Do
binary.
not tell me who it is.
Okay.
1 or 0.
I was gonna say 1 or 0.
This isn't the Matrix. Just
All
one
right,
of
so
the
you
two.
guys got that?
All
Talk
right.
amongst yourselves, figure out who it is, who's going to tell me, happy or sad. All right? Because
All
I'm
right.
not going to have the headphones on until I come back.
I think
Okay.
Nerdliest should tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be
Yes.
Nerdless. He's the newest guy. He's the new guy, so Nerdless is it.
All right, here it
I
goes.
don't want him to hate me
All
that
right.
much, though.
Not too bad. You're getting hated.
All right, I'm buying it now. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
Drop safe, whatever gets you in the door, man.
Absolutely.
That's an old AA and NA saying. Whatever gets you in the door.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
This is actually really interestingly exciting.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to do an opening because you're not watching this crystal spin. You're not watching that build up. You're just waiting for that to update.
Oh, Slice. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Slice inside. Slice
Yeah, he
inside.
knows.
I know.
Oh yeah, because there's a delay on. Are you using? What do you use to stream the game?
Judging from his reaction, I know too.
Dorm bomb.
Who is it?
Oh.
Okay.
You're,
So do you guys know who it is?
I don't know.
Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
I don't know
Okay.
yet. It's not popped up on the stream
it's
yet.
it's popped
Oh.
up. It's on the stream.
Oh, I can check. I'm in the alliance. I can check.
Yeah, it's up on the stream.
Oh.
All right.
Shh, shh, shh.
Oh.
Everybody, shh.
I didn't want any. I just wanted happy or sad. I don't want oohs or ahs or ums or whatever.
All right.
Happy or sad.
Well, it's
Nerdly is
unfortunate because I'm not getting. Oh. Well, I can tell you it's not on the poll. So, and it's
Fuck, that
definitely not a
means I'm
stripper. It's definitely
I'm
not a
sad.
stripper. I mean, I'm sad, I guess, for you a little bit. You want the name of it?
Yeah.
It's a pool. One of the pools. Unfortunately, it's the Venom pool, which is fucking. Excuse me.
yeah.
Not super exciting, but yeah. So, Bulldog, you there? He's gone. We lost him.
No.
Is
Save
he
the
gone?
Bulldogs.
He might have muted his mic.
He just took a walk. He's taking a walk.
Someone call 911.
You got to walk it off after that one.
Someone check on him. Does anybody have his wife's phone number?
And I don't think he's home. That's the problem.
Honestly, if it wasn't during an Iceman pull, I'd be happy with that.
I was going to say, if it wasn't the Iceman crystal. Here's the other thing that screws him with this pool. The thing that screws him with this pool is the fact that it's another cosmic. He's already got Drax.
He's about to go GTO MCOC.
So somebody might want to watch Twitter.
Just blowing up.
Twitter could
He's
be...
going to turn into...
He's trumping. He's going to be trumping tonight with the Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Those Kabam idiots over there building the walls.
So keep your eyes on Twitter. Sean Smith says he's taking the Bulldogs out.
Champs.
You know, here's the thing, though. Venompool isn't a bad champion. He's got a lot.
He's just annoying to me.
But the problem...
He's not Venom.
No, he's the problem.
He's better.
Yeah,
he's better than
Venom.
I guess I play better with Venom than I do with Venompool, and I hate Venompool's S2 because it just never hits for me.
Venom's buffs are for decoration.
I'll
Venompool's buffs actually
I'll
work.
help you with that, nerdy.
Yeah. So, ooh, man.
That's technical application. I'll help you with that.
Wow. That's
There he is.
Bulldog?
I mean, I got the same thing. Jacob saw it too.
Yeah.
What did I see?
My Venompool.
He got a Venompool. Chid got Venompool as well, so...
From
Yeah.
the crystal.
Oh yeah.
Guys, you might want to watch Twitter tonight. We could be seeing some Bulldog blow-up episodes.
Is he here or did he go?
I'm pretty sure he's muted. I'm
genuinely concerned.
Yeah, he's still on the call.
He's still on the call, so I'm pretty sure he's muted. He's probably walking around wherever he's at, screaming and yelling. For all I know, he could have punched down a tree by now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bulldog Watch.
My name is just said, I'm just waiting for Bulldog or not left the Alliance to pop up on the screen.
Because it's the Alliance's fault.
Wait, whoa. Someone else in the Alliance just popped another one. Bulldog didn't have two of them, did he?
I think he did.
Oh, well, if that's Bulldog, I would be absolutely thrilled with that.
Who
pull.
left?
Bulldog
He
just left the call.
Yep. Oh no.
What is it? I don't see it.
It was
Oh, Captain Marvel.
yeah, it was a Captain Marvel, which
Hate her as well.
isn't bad, but
She's on
Yeah,
my
but it's another cosmic.
55 stars to pull.
yeah, the problem is you're right. It's another cosmic.
Oh, I don't think she's the top cosmic 5-star.
Did he use his 5-star awakening gem yet?
On Drax, I think.
He did use it. Oh my gosh.
He may have just crushed his phone.
So the question is, there's
I
a
think
couple.
that was him.
There's a couple questions. Number one, is that second crystal Bulldog?
I'm saying yes.
If it is,
We may
I hope so, because
We
they
may
would
never
that
know.
all better.
we may never know.
We will never. It's just like getting to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. You'll never know how many licks it takes.
Or how many crystals it takes in this case.
Yeah, exactly.
Captain Marvel
Okay,
is
so you want to know what's really bad? There's a part of me that wants to open a 5-star crystal just to see if I get Iceman to be like.
Oh no, the gambler's heart.
But I'm not. No, I can't. I have to save. It's got to be Doc Ock or Green Goblin.
You said you wanted to go for Iceman.
by then.
Do what?
You can get another 15 by then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here,
What are
let's-
you at right now? How many shards?
Okay, hold on. Let's just take a look at where we're at.
You could totally make back your $500,000 at the blackjack table if you just put it all down at the same time. I mean,
There is truth to that.
I am.
there is.
I am
There's
currently.
probability.
I'm currently at 22,528.
Well, you only need 8.
So I need like 7,400 and what? 72.
Better hit those milestones.
You could totally,
Look at those
you could totally
milestones.
do that.
Yeah, I'm doing that
There's
now.
gonna be
I'm
a
getting my
there's gonna be
15
a
back.
new quest too.
Yes, I think that's 2,000 at the most. Maybe.
That's 20 wars. We can easily get 10 wars in by the time they come.
The
Oh.
wheels are turning.
Yeah.
The wheels are turning.
I think you can do it. And Iceman's good unduped. So,
He is good unduped. There's no doubt about it. He's good unduped. But now, okay, so then here, let's just go ahead and we'll just keep talking. Obviously, the live chat's going, do it. Yeah.
This is how we got started, Spidey.
Yeah, this is. Yeah. Okay, so
I mean,
Dude, this is how you wound up with Stark Spidey. That's an excellent point, Shit.
Ooh.
okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thought process. The problem is if
Good
both
call, Dusty.
if both of them are science next month, then that would be the only issue because I'd like to go for probably both of them. If
well, you got 30 days to go for both of them.
that's true, that's a lot of crystals
It's
though.
a long time.
You could technically get enough for 2 by the end of the second one. I mean, you're already 8K away from another one, and then you had to add, another 2 weeks for the second one
Yeah,
from
and we're-
whenever the
and we're
other
gonna
one
get-
ends.
And we're gonna get heroic and master a whole new set.
You guys
But-
are so horrible.
Here, new poll. New
You
poll, if we can make it.
Act 4 and 5.1 and get some there too.
Yeah.
Slice him. Are you interested in leaving it up to the viewers?
Oh.
100%. With the
Well, look.
poll.
Oh, if the viewers are going to say go for
Yeah, the-
Iceman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they already are blowing up the chat.
Yeah,
room.
the chat's already there.
Do it,
All right,
but,
here.
This is
And
let
you
me
also-
say one thing. This is your highest
Oh.
chance at Iceman.
Oh,
Period.
wait a minute. Star just completely ruined your mojo. Okay?
Yeah.
What?
Says do it, the karma's bad. We're gonna have to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess we can.
Well, Star's saying go for it, so now I have to actually.
Here,
Probably.
I can.
Oh,
Shoot,
do
you
it.
can't remove a mod's.
Oh, God.
Slice him can.
I knew you
Slice him
I
can.
got this. If you want me to, I can too.
Slice him can remove them.
All right. Here's. Let's just try this. I'll ask my panel here. Frojo, do you go for Iceman or not in my spot?
I say yes. This is your highest chance of getting Iceman because there's a higher chance of getting the featured.
Okay. Nerdlius? All right, you're out. You
the
lost
gambling
yours.
side says yes.
All right, Anthony, what do you think?
I say go for it.
Oh, gosh dang it. All right, Jacob, be the voice of reason. Am I missing something here? Do I go for it, or do I save and hope that both Green Goblin and Doc Ock are science?
Oh.
Or do I have
Yeah.
enough time to grind out the extra crystals?
I think you do. I think you got enough
You have time to grind at least one, and
I
you have
really
one
do.
Signs Awakening gem. So
And
going
also
for
my team.
both doesn't really matter. Screw it. You can open it. I'm with them.
I hate you guys.
I'm gonna say do it because you've wanted Iceman since the day I met you.
That is true. Okay.
I really think you can get enough shards back. I really do.
I think I'll be able to hit it. If nothing else, it means I'll have to actually grind like real arena stuff and do more than. Oh, jeez.
You can get it. You can. That's true too. There'll be tons of arenas by then. We'll do a bunch of wars. You'll be good.
And look on the bright side. If you don't get them, you can blame your list.
Dang.
And
I mean, you always
and
blame
if
the
you
new
get
guy.
'em- and if you get them, Bulldog will hate you even more.
All right,
It's a win-win.
here we go. We're gonna go for it.
Here, make
Oh,
that
boy.
make that poll invisible
Oh,
so that we can see the full screen
okay. Yep. Hold on.
and fix it in time. Oh, it's not on
And
play.
don't
That's
spoil it
why.
first.
Let's see here. Do.
Yeah, everyone mute your mics.
Yes. Slicem 2, mute your mic.
I will. All right, there we go. I just threw it off for now. Oh, there it is. I forgot what I named it.
Oh, it's bought.
Yeah, it's bought. Whew. All right,
Now I'm getting anxious now. Oh man.
I'm going. Ooh. Oh man, this sucks. I hate you guys. Here we go. It's spinning.
Peer pressure.
It'll be so much better when you get them.
Ah. I don't like. I mean, I like the
still
odds
see
and I
the
don't like the
freaking-
odds. It just
Don't-
went away. All right.
Slice them.
Yeah.
Mute your mic.
I turned my iPad up so I can't see it. So I'm watching the live broadcast with you guys, which means I'll
Okay.
even be further delayed than you guys. But that's okay because it's whatever.
Oh, here it goes.
Like
You could just face the iPad towards the
No,
webcam.
mine's not spinning.
it's
There it
spinning.
goes. All right.
My heart's literally beating fast because of this.
It is a caffeinated drink you just totally downed. About 40 ounces.
Bulldog's gonna crap himself.
All right, it's stopping. Oh, come on. Agent Venom.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Oh, that's a good one.
Spoiler alert.
I really thought it was going to end on Iceman. It stopped there for as well.
Oh,
Is
dude.
Crojo maybe a little bit mad?
Oh, dude, I would love that pull. Oh,
Agent V.
I know I'm enjoying my 4-star Agent Venom.
Really?
You don't
Oh,
need to awaken.
God. Dude, rank him up
Congrats.
in defense. I would love that pull.
Man,
Congrats, Slice 'em.
yeah, that's interesting.
And it's a sub featured.
Yes.
SP1 unblockable.
No. Don't put him on defense.
Interesting.
Use him
I
on
really
offense.
like that pull. I really like that pull.
Ryan-
I would lo-
Ryan's
That would-
right.
pull.
There for a second, I thought it was going to land on that Iceman. I seen it coming up, and I was like, and then I seen Psylocke. I'm like, okay, I can handle that. And then I seen whoever it was after. I was like, uh-oh, this is going to get bad now. Like, it's definitely going past all those. Uh-oh. Agent Venom, interesting. Here's the
I would really like.
It was Symbiote Spider-Man that was next.
yeah.
I would rather have Ancient Venom than Symbiote Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I agree. Another cosmic.
Oh. So let's go check it out here. Scroll down
Anthony,
and
it's your
find
turn. Do you got it? You got it?
What?
I'm 3K away from one, but I ain't popping an Iceman one.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not even at 10.
I love how we talk Slice him into it, but Jacob's like, I ain't doing it.
it. I
Hell no.
ain't doing it, man. Let's see. So JBB is saying Agent Venom is a top defender, right?
Not in my eyes.
Not top. Yeah, not top. I would say middle of the road.
Slightly above average.
Yeah, I mean he's a good defender, but his SP2 is evadable and
Yeah.
A lot of people put him on defense, though.
yeah.
And I think
Like,
they're all fools.
Like, I faced two of them on that 4 Loki war, and I was kind of surprised to see Agent Venom back-to-back there.
I was surprised that an Agent Venom on that last note on the path you took that has like boosted health and armor. I just feel like that's such bad placement. But
Yeah, I felt like it was too. I was really surprised. That's what it was. That was what was there.
All right. Well, might as well go ahead and get him all the way to the top out here.
Yeah, I'd get him as high as you can. I would be so happy with that pull.
How many days do you think we're gonna go without hearing from Bulldog on the
I
stream?
don't know. I'm actually genuinely concerned.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to text him.
Is he still in the call?
No, he's dropped.
He left.
I really wish he didn't use his Cosmic Gem on Drax.
Yeah, especially after seeing Cat Marvel.
Because she can 100% Labyrinth.
Yep. So can Drax, though.
Cat Marvel's easy, though.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She solos fights.
I bet you they have similar damage output if you get the bleeds right.
And see now, and here's something where I'm not great, and so maybe you guys can help me out. On Agent Venom, I see him as being an okay champion. What is it that you think about him that makes him better than what I'm seeing?
His damage output.
Yeah. Really good damage output, I agree. Bleed, evasion counter, tenacity.
The fix is bleed, right?
You can bounce out of a stun real quick. I mean, he's got a lot of benefits.
And he has that thing where he does the Kintar whatever.
Oh,
That's awakened.
Okay, yeah, but once you get him awakened, you'll have that too.
It's probably going to be a long while.
As long as you don't get hit 5 times, you'll keep it.
See, Slycem may not be able to enjoy that ability because he tends to get hit a lot.
Correct.
When are you gonna give up that iPad anyway?
Well, as soon as I get my new one, this one will go away. All right.
You can get an iPad Mini.
I would use my phone. I know it's annoying, but
I need an iPad so bad. My hands are like Brock Lesnar big, and my thumbs cover the special bars, and I sometimes don't see that I get them to S3, and I'm like, what the heck was I doing? Why was I hitting so much? And I need a bigger freaking screen.
And Steiny is correct. Agent Venom shrugs off suicides.
Correct.
So what you're saying is you need that super-sized you seen that really big iPad?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you need one of those?
I need a Hulk iPad.
All right. Well, the good news is I do have a couple awards here. So, yeah. Well, the great news is we're 675 shards closer to the next 5-star already.
8 Stark assignments will greatly reduce that.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to go back and do those. And I got to finish 5 too. So I'm not too far away there.
Angel, I think he is. I think you're undervaluing him a bit there. I think he's a lot better than that.
Yeah.
Agent Venom also shrugs off suicide, Steiny TV says.
Why?
So true.
Little late to that party.
Yeah.
That's all right though. Chid said that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't hear Chid. Sorry.
I can't either. So I don't blame you.
And I haven't heard back from Bulldog yet. I shot him a text.
Yeah, when he gets mad, he goes away.
Yeah.
He may be driving.
I'm genuinely concerned. I hope he's okay.
The good news is Bulldog is a very smart individual. I mean, he's not going to do anything overly crazy. I don't think we're going to wake up tomorrow and see that he robbed the bank or anything like that.
He might yell at his dog. That's probably the worst that might happen.
Well, I don't even think he's home, so I think all the dogs are safe.
Yeah, he may be driving.
So.
Ooh, driving under the influence of Venom Pull. That's sad.
Didn't he say he would try to hook it up to where he goes to a friend's house?
Yeah, he's at his friend's house or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think he's with a friend, so he's got some supervision. So that's good news.
Oh.
In all seriousness, Bulldog, when you watch this stream later, we hope all is good and that you're not going too crazy over your pool, because that's definitely no fun. So,
the fan theory is Bulldog's friend is an MMA fighter, so Bulldog tried to break his stuff and he put him in the chokehold.
So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that it says Captain Marvel.
Howard up.
Rank who up? Oh, Howard?
Oh, yeah.
So, I got what you pulled earlier in a 4. I know you don't want me to tell you, but in a 4-star crystal, I kind of already said it earlier, and so I already told you what I got as a 4-star.
Right.
So I finally got Agent Venom as a 4-star today, and I'm thinking about using that awakening, skill awakening gem that I got recently on him.
Who else would you save it for, or what else were you thinking of using it for?
Crossbones is the only other person I could like legitimately save it for that'd be worth it. Crossbones, Agent Venom.
You have Gwenpool?
Yeah, Gwenpool's 550 awakened, like tons of sig levels on her.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Screw Crossbones.
I would.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you would say. About
I'm not a big Crossbone guy. I don't like him too much, so.
I think he's clunky.
So much better than Black Widow.
Nah.
Now Black Widow stares at you. He activates willpower to do it. No, not willpower. Freaking Mystic Dispersion.
Yep. Trid's right. I mean, he is a Mystic Dispersion feeding machine. Let's see. Carlos says Bulldog should have opened his crystal with his mother. LOL. Just kidding, Frojo.
Oh.
Wow.
I should have opened my Iceman crystal with my mother is what I should have did.
Yeah.
She did get you a nebula.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
We should have done a live stream just for my opening. I think it would have changed the luck of it. Darn the luck.
Okay, next time, bring the puppy.
Bring the puppy?
And try that. Yes.
Next time, make a song, special graphics, everything, go all out. You do that, you get the 5-star.
That's not. Did you actually hear the lyrics to that song?
Can we get an Iceman?
Yeah,
Can we get an Iceman?
He tweeted the lyrics out on Twitter also.
Who did?
Dork Lessons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
God.
what now?
He's musically talented, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It was well produced. It was not just some like corny little. I mean, the kick and drum was a little basic, but the lyrics were pretty hot.
That's his thing. Most of the songs you hear on his channel, he made.
I'm gonna pull this thing up right here. Let's see. Iceman Duke Party.
I knew you played the guitar, but that was it.
No,
He plays like a ton of instruments.
Yeah, he plays the piano or keyboard or whatever. Dude is super talented.
Yeah.
I think he said he can play the drums too, but he just doesn't have any or something like that.
I
I
miss
can
it,
see that. I believe.
Unreal. So sad.
You lost the Ghost Rider?
My name says, I just fought a Venom Pool in the arena, and I was thinking of Bulldog. I hope I don't remember him every Venom Pool I fight. Aw.
Iceman.
I'm not gonna lie, now I'm kind of sad I didn't get Iceman. I'm like,
Oh.
Someone like,
okay.
Oh.
okay, this is a challenge for the chat. Because someone used that Wolverine meme and just put Bulldog, then put Iceman on the bottom picture.
Oh.
Do you want to set him over the edge?
Put Venompool over his shoulder though.
Oh,
what's wrong with you guys? Isn't it
That's
enough
messed
torture
up.
to see him not get it?
Hey, that's how things get popular. Like Brian gets popular off of making fun of himself.
yep.
It's
It's
very true.
Where did that
Very true.
banana thing come from?
Banana Grant.
Is
Banana
it when
Grant.
he was ending the stream, then it fell off from his mouth?
You know, there's people actually Googling because Brian quit his job, right? There's people Googling man quits job in a banana suit, and people are actually trying to come up with this theory that was Brian because it's somewhat close to the date that he said that he quit his job, and it happened there where he lives. So people are thinking that Brian possibly, maybe, quit his job with a mariachi band wearing a banana suit. People are actually starting to think that.
Wait, I googled man quiz job in the banana suit, and a video from 2012 came out, and the guy's in a banana suit on the train.
I don't know if the one I saw was on the train. I think it looked like it was an office building.
Oh, it is an office building. Never mind. But that's a horn though.
Those are two really things to get confused on.
Yeah,
They're very similar.
I can see how a train in an office building can be so.
This video quality is so bad, I can't really tell.
Yeah, man, those are like exact opposites.
It was just crazy because I saw people tweeting it out, like trying to figure out if that was Brian or not.
Nah.
I was like, y'all are crazy.
Because didn't he do that bike riding video one time?
Yeah, my name, that's a good point. He says Slycem has got Tech Fighty duped, so any 5-star he gets now is only...
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That was part of the reason why I was okay going for Iceman, even if I failed to get him. I know I've got my Tech Spidey, which is kind of my new build-around piece that I'm gonna build around. So any 5-star I pull right now just kind of gets thrown in there with him to kind of help build around that until I get a better 5-star matchup. So
Agent Venom is a good piece, man. Like for real. Like people, he's underrated. Like people look over him all the time. He's really good.
I want Steiny's opinion on this. Steiny, I got an option of 3 rank ups. One being my 5-star Ultron to rank 3, Iceman to rank 5 as a 4-star, or Cap America World War II to rank 5. Who should I do first? I bet you he says Ultron.
I mean, I'm in for Ultron, but I'm also a basic player.
I hate how the new Alliance Quest thing, you can't look at the prestige until like a lot sooner. Like it's up right now, but you can't look at your prestige.
Oh, that sucks. A lot of people really having fun ripping on shit here. A Willow says, "Yeah, trains and buildings are so alike." Then Drop Faith goes, "I often go into buildings and wonder why they aren't trains."
Oh, Chid.
Oh, that sucks, Mel. I've had that happen. He says, "Slycem, dude, I beat someone in a battle and won. My Wi-Fi connection failed, and when I got back on, it said I lost the battle." I can top that. The worst that I had, the absolute worst situation is I fight the entire battle. I get stuck at the very end of the battle. Like it's just sitting there, spinning, waiting for the "you won" stuff to pop up. Never pops up. The entire game freezes on that loading screen, waiting for the victory announcement. And so when I come back in, I lost. Like, it was the worst. I never got the official victory, even though they were dead. Like, it had given me the KO. It timed out on the KO screen with the KO in the background. It was brutal. So, yeah.
That is harsh.
It sucked. All right.
Kabammed.
So now I'm going to have to start thinking about what all is the best ways to start grabbing 5-star shards so I can make sure I have enough to go after this Doc Ock and stuff.
Grind the X. The new quest coming.
Yeah.
Arena.
Oh, Arena. Oof.
Win Wars.
Yep.
And then your weekly
milestones.
Yep.
Well, not milestones, but final rewards on arenas. Yeah. Dupe 4 stars.
Yep. Gonna have to do a lot of 4-star stuff. At this
You'll
point,
get it.
You could do that thing that I was gonna do about grinding the web slinger challenge.
Yeah.
Get just a bunch of 4 stars and then get dupes from that. That'll make you some 5-star shards.
Yep, that's actually not a bad idea. At that point, trying to think. What I'm going to have to do is go finish up 5.2. And not all of it, but finish 5.2. What, I'm 5.25. I got 5 fights left. So finish 5.25. I'm sure there's some there's shards there, I wonder.
Yeah.
So there will be some. Go grind the web slinger for the 4-star shards. It's very possible, yeah. We'll see what happens.
You haven't completed the Love Singer yet?
Oh no, I completed, but you can do the last. What is it, like the last 2 ones, and there's the 4-star chest that contains 4-star crystals.
Yeah, you'll get like 40 shards.
Yeah, so I'll just keep grinding those.
You might put that energy into Act 4 and get 1,500.
Oh, into Act 4?
Yeah, you haven't 100% Act 4 yet, right?
Nope, that's true too. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff to do. I got a month, so we've got some time. We've got some time.
Yeah, you get 3,000 5-star shards for Act 4 100% from Act rewards, and then another 300 for Chapter 4.
Okay.
Exploration.
So let's see. Yeah, we got to get.
You need like 8,000.
7,000.
Okay.
So we got a good one from Ace Fusion 96. The guy says, I once had an arena, won the first 2 of 3, was in the third, and then connection went out. When I got back to the game, I hadn't won any and had to fight the first match again.
Oh, that's crazy.
The reset.
Well, at least you didn't lose your streak.
Yeah, that's true. Lost a streak would have been retirement for me. Phone truck.
With that arena.
Phone truck.
Yeah, Steiny, yeah. It's a very hard decision for me. Ultron, Iceman, even Cap. I still need 2 more base, so I got a few days to really think about it, but some people say Ultron, some people say Iceman. I really can't make up my mind.
Yep. All right, so we got a war going on. We'll get him to the arena. I'll grind those out. I should be able to hit this pretty easy. I got a month to come up with 8,000 shards or 7,000 shards. Should be a no-brainer.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna win this war too. So. Oh, Steiny, I'm so jealous of your R4 Ultron. Like, so you have both of my champs that I wanted R4, Drax and Ultron, and I'm so incredibly jealous of both.
Man, I can't wait to rank up Guillotine.
I don't use her. I really don't. I really should start putting her into my rotation somewhere.
Massive damage.
Yeah, really.
I need 5 tier 1 alphas and 5 tier 4 basics. I didn't even realize we were getting one in the calendar today. That was a surprise. I was like, whoa, that's cool.
I don't remember getting that. I logged in. What happened?
It was the final day, day 28.
Just go check your calendar real quick.
Trust me, I'm stoked to. Well, it says I got it.
Oh, there you go.
Usually it prompts me, maybe because I've had my phone on through it. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, that is.
Sweet.
All right, guys. I'm going to grind out a little bit more here, and then we'll probably be calling it, though. Look, we had great turnout. Everybody came in, and again, we took a quick look at Doc Ock and Green Goblin. I definitely think they're going to be awesome champs. Super excited to have them. Now it's just waiting to find out, are they going to be science? Are they going to be tech? And what are those numbers going to be? Just how potent are they going to be? How strong? What are we going to be messing with? We don't know for sure yet. But we know that they're definitely going to be bringing some interesting stuff to the contest. So, definitely looking forward to having them as champions.
Whose animations do you think is going to be cooler looking?
Ooh, I definitely wanted to talk about that a little tiny bit.
Green
Goblin. It depends, right? I think Green Goblin will be cool because he's going to be flying, but Doc Ock, if they animate him to use his arms only, his mechanical arms, I think that's going to look epic. And then if he's only fighting with his arms, well, obviously because he's a weak scientist.
Hopefully he's fluid and not clunky.
I agree with what you just said. Like, I think his basic movements, if he moves with his mechanical arms, and in the comics, does he always have 4 arms, or does he have more than 4 arms?
6.
He has
Isn't it
6?
6? I think.
No, I thought it was 4.
Comic book.
I have to look it up. On
It's
And that's
4.
the other thing,
He
too,
walks
is-
with 2 and fights with 2.
Will they
Yeah,
go
which
with
version-
like? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, which version of a Doc Ock are we gonna fully get? In their picture, you can only see, you can only see so much, and that it's all like almost blacked out with a green glow. You can't see too much in the picture
It's
that
just-
they showed us.
It's a spandex one.
So it's gonna be like the
Yeah.
comic book, green and
think in
orange.
I think in that one it's like 4 arms. But so like I think maybe he will actually use his legs to walk and use the arms to fight. I don't know, maybe. But like in the comics and the cartoons and stuff, you always see him like moving with the arms. Like he doesn't even really use his arms or his feet. It's gonna be interesting to see, but like I think the special animations, we're gonna see Green Goblin be the one that shines there. I think, but I think the basic movements, that's where Doc Ock is gonna shine.
I think he might look a little bit clunky when he walks forward or back because he's, his arms kind of slam into the ground every single time he walks.
Either
But
that, or he may be the fastest.
Wow. Drop Faith says if they mess up Doc Ock like they did Carnage, the rage will be intense on the forums. Steiny's saying he just doesn't want Doc Ock to be a copy of Venom animations. He's freaking Doc Ock. He's got to be unique.
yeah.
Got a point there.
It is also interesting. He's going to be a new template sort of for champions because if you notice, like Hulk, Abomination, Venoms, they all have like the same body style, and then you have the medium-sized guys and then the smaller guys. So I wonder if they're going to make him slightly fat because we don't really have a fat champion. I don't know. Just a weird opinion. Just throwing that out there.
True.
Kingpin will be fat. Don't worry.
Oh, there you go.
Kingpin is muscle.
He looks fat, but he's pure muscle.
Yup.
That is some serious muscle.
Doc Ock?
No, Kingpin.
No.
I was gonna say.
No.
No, Kingpin's not all muscle.
Kingpin is absolutely round.
He's got
Yeah, he
tons
is.
of fat. You guys were talking about it the other night. It's his extra padding. He can take a blow. That's why he's so impenetrable because it's just like fat absorbs punches versus muscle that actually it's like contacting hard versus hard.
That's what Slycem was trying to say, that fat absorbs blows better. But
That's why heavyweights get
Kingpin-
hit. It doesn't hurt.
Kingpin is 100% pure muscle. Like, he's all muscle.
I don't know. I don't think he has abs.
I'm just putting that out there.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying from what what the comics and everything say.
I mean, I'm like 80% muscle, and I look like I'm muscular, and then I take my shirt off, and all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh, you weigh that much?" Ah,
Stanley, if you want a model for Kingpin, I believe you still can. Just contact Kabam.
That would be funny. Ultimate Wall Crawler has a good point. Bowl cut or no bowl cut for Doc Ock?
I think we're gonna get the bowl cut.
Okay.
yeah.
It'll be interesting to see.
It's the most awful looking haircut on the planet.
It is. It so is.
My name brings up a
Signature
point.
look.
Yeah, this is signature look. My name says, if they make Doc Ock animations like YJ, would be worse than even Venom's moves.
True. I think it'll be unique. I think at this point Kabam knows what their bread and butter is. I mean, they're a smart business. Do they have issues? Yes, but business-wise, they are smart. So I think they'll take care of these champions. I think they've seen and learned from the past. We'll find out. But guys,
See, I'm looking at the picture of him right now. I know you're trying to end it, but I'm looking at the
No,
picture
you're
of him
fine.
right now, and it looks like on his belly, like there's like some kind of contraption that's
Yeah.
in front of him as well. And I don't think I've really seen that before in the comics. What about you guys? Anyone?
I
Nope.
think that's the belt that holds the.
Yeah.
Normally, but normally that's on his back though.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying. I normally don't.
Oh, I see what you're talking
looks-
about.
Are you looking at the picture right now?
Yeah. No, I think that's just the belt. Like,
I'll find you a picture in a sec.
That's like a huge.
yeah.
Like
well,
that looks like it's gonna cover his gut. It's gonna. I think he's gonna look like he's fat because of that for sure.
Well, I think what you've got there is it's kind of like a cowboy or like a rodeo champ. He's just got a really big belt buckle, is what that is.
That's a really big belt buckle.
Yeah, that's what that is. It really helps him keep his spandex.
That looks
in
like a
spot.
wrestling belt.
Tonight on MCSC Raw, Doc Ock and Green Goblin. Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll let it slide this time. Oh, hey, whoa! Bulldog is in the chat. There is Bulldog. Bulldog.
He's alive.
Did you pull a second crystal, Bulldog? That's the question we're all wanting to know. Did you pull a second crystal?
And get a cosmic. And run another lap.
And Frojo, I believe this is it. I'm sending it to the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, Dubstep Parrot says, I'm looking forward to the update. I got a Science Awakening gym. I think we all are. Or at least I am. I've got a Science Awakening gym as well, so.
That is definitely a WWE belt right there, for sure. That picture.
I think it's kind of like that, but I don't think it's that.
I guess we'll see once there's actually light around them.
Yeah.
Because they're just keeping them on the dark.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see, so.
Because it looks like he's almost wearing a lab coat in the picture as well, or something on his arms.
He can't be wearing a lab coat if he's going to be tech, Frojo.
Got him. Drops microphone, leaves room.
Yep.
Something popped up on my. Something about accept. I think Bulldog might be trying to call back or something.
No, I was testing something. I was throwing on the
Oh.
cam to see what it looked like.
I was like, something's doing something.
Something beeped. It freaked me out.
Something popped up and said accept.
All right. All
I
right.
was sending you nudes.
Ooh, wait a minute. So again, guys, let's hit some final thoughts because I'm going to try to get out here early tonight, actually get some sleep. I was out mowing the field all day, so. Adam Marco says technicians don't wear lab coats. LOL, haters. Real quick, Jacob, what's your thoughts here before heading out? What do you got?
I don't know who I will go for as a 5-star. I've got some deciding to do.
Interesting. Who are you leaning towards right now?
I was leaning towards Goblin, but I'm not sure yet anymore.
Fair enough. All right. Chid, anything before we head out tonight?
They both need to be silenced. And hopefully their damage is up to par with the damage over time. I mean, their overall damage. Hopefully it all scales well. On that Cable, who looks more than he can actually do.
Sure. All right. Anthony, anything before we head out tonight?
Yeah, if you got enough shards, I recommend you go for Iceman. He's the real deal. Even unawakened, he is the real deal.
Yes, he is.
Aside from that, save up. These two new champions look like they're pretty decent.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see here. Frojo, what do you got, man?
I don't got nothing really. I think Doc Ock is going to be the champion out of the two for me, though. As of right now, we'll see what happens.
Fair enough. All right. And the newest member of SlycemGaming, what do you got for us before we head out here in Earliest Crew? Anything you want to say before we go?
Well, I mean, thank you guys for having me a part of the crew. I'm super stoked, super excited to see where this goes. Like I said earlier, I think we got a really cool thing building here. It's different, and I look forward to the growth ahead.
We're excited having you. So,
I mean, you're back.
What'd you say?
Does that mean you're coming back
Coming back to what?
for a second time here?
Oh yeah,
And a
absolutely.
third, and a fourth,
As
and
much
a-
as I can. I'm in the crew, man. It's just I gotta figure out a schedule that works with my wife.
So that was Bulldog. Bulldog
It
did
was
pull a
Bulldog.
second crystal. It was the Captain Marvel.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Oh, man, that's good pull.
It's a
I
great.
mean, yeah.
Great.
Did he use the Cosmic Gem
Great.
on Drax or not? I
Or
can't.
did he
remember.
already have it duped?
Ooh.
No, I think he used
You can
it.
check it. You can check
If
actually. Just
If
Click
he
on her.
already had Captain Marvel duped, he would be using her. R4ing her.
let's let them go back to the alliance menu and hit the Captain Marvel. You should see if she's awakened or not.
Someone's getting down.
It doesn't say, but and he's not going to have him up high enough yet to find out in here. Rats. Well, we will find out, guys. We'll.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'm
Oh,
going.
you clicked in the wrong place.
Oh, oops. Bulldoggernaut says, of course not. That would mean they would give me a freaking dupe, and we all know
No.
that will never happen to me. So, no, it's
He
probably
did.
not.
He did not dupe Captain Marvel.
If he used that gem, he should be kicking himself over using it.
Yeah, because he has a what's it called Legend Runs champ right here.
Well, Drax should be as well, at least. But Captain Marvel is a little deeper, so. All right,
That was
guys.
my first 5-star.
I'm jealous. Well, sorta. My first 5-star was Spider-Man, so the new one. All right, guys. With that being said, we're heading out of here. Did a lot more than expected. Went for Iceman, totally failed. But we did walk away with Agent Venom, who is useful. I'm not high on him, but the good news is some of you guys are. I think I'll find a way to put him to use. I mean, anytime you get a decent 5-star, you can put him to use. So, with that being said, everybody take care, be safe, be good. Best of luck this week, and if you're going for that 5-star Iceman, we wish you the best of luck. Outside of that, take care, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Later.